what is happening? And welcome to your Thursday Night Delight. I, of course, am one of your hosts around here, Sean the Right Way. And joining me, as always, rocking the boys hat, rocking the double shades, we're talking about Brent from Brent's Bricks.
Yeah, feels good to be back. Yeah.
And back in the chair, where she belongs, a mini reunion tonight with, of course, Nicole, a.k.a. Girl Bricks a Lot. Yeah.
Nalias.
I was about to say, I was going on.
A.k.a. Nalias.
There it is.
Now it's a proper reunion.
Yeah, there you go. We're talking about some girthy September sets because we are a couple of brickheads.
Yeah.
Go.
Brent, your moves have gotten so much better.
It is a couple of brickheads coming to you live this Thursday, August 29th, 2024. Guys, this just feels right. Can we, chat, let's get some immediate dubs. We got Nicole
Get some dubs in there.
on the show.
The dubs going.
Let's get
Come
the dubs
on.
flowing. Immediate
going.
dubs. Where are they at?
Eventually, we'll get all the four OGs
Pounded me. I
back
can
in
feel
here.
them. They're hitting already. It's unbelievable.
Feel the dubs.
Feel the dubs. Nicole, how festive. I mean, the Olympics a few weeks ago, you've got the Eiffel Tower. You're still celebrating America's victory in the games.
Let's party. Yep.
Of the 1 millionth Olympiad or whatever it is.
It's only every 4 years. I mean,
It's every 4 years.
Every 4 years.
And yeah, it's good to see you back. This is
I'm so
fun.
happy.
We put this together. I reached out earlier in the week. Nicole said, I'd love to. I was like, yeah, it's been a little bit since you've been on, and it's just disgusting, quite frankly. You know
It's
what
too
I mean?
long. I think the last time I talked to you was Brickworld at like 4 a.m.
Well, in person, but we text. We text. You know, it's like,
Of course we do. Of course we text.
I have her number, guys. You know what I mean? So,
are we in a different world in the multiverse or something? Is that not a Coors latte?
Yeah,
No.
He's a PBR in a whiskey town.
Is it okay?
We got a
Are we-
peeps. Well, I
is
said,
everything
give me
all right?
something. This is what happened. I said, get me something cold that's already cold, and the Coors boys were all like in the warmser, you know. So
Okay.
I was like, grab me whatever. I said, get something cheap. I don't
I
care.
was just making sure there wasn't like a blip in our world, and I got shifted somewhere else in the multiverse. or
Sorry,
something.
guys. I live in the South now. Shit's taking over. You know what I mean? But yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. It's so good to see all of the Girth gang showing up in support, mainly of Nicole. You know, I mean, they come to see us a little bit, let's be honest, but mainly they came to see Nicole. Nicole, you've just been super busy, coming off of a keynote appearance of.
Oh yes, I keynoted.
You keynoted. We'll get into that a little bit. I have some cues on that one. At the Brick Slopes event, which is kind of like probably the signature event of the West at this point, I would say.
Yeah, I think it's the second biggest one in the States.
What's that behind again? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know.
Careful, Mark's in the chat, so we gotta.
Yeah, there he
I
is.
don't know. ACOB Con.
ACOB Con. When is okay? So tickets on sale. No.
Hey, Con.
Yeah, so we'll get into that. Brick Slopes. Shout out to the team over there, the man with the beard, all that good stuff. Looked like a really cool event. It's just, it's a little difficult to swing because I feel like I just got the permission slip to do Brick World. You know what I mean? It's pretty tough. So
I feel that.
There you go. Yep. Brent, any news for you this week? Anything exciting happening?
Not much, man. I mean, I think last week, for whatever crazy reason, I thought I should just play 4 disc golf courses in the same day. So for those of you, to put that into simpler terms, it's 74 holes of disc golf that I hiked in one day just because I wanted to do it. I was completely thrashed, and my legs were like so sore, it like went up into my hips, and then my hips were sore, and I was like, okay, I kind of pushed it a little bit today. But hey,
was that one of the first times you felt like age ever?
Not the first time. I'm almost 30. I'm real close. I'm breathing down 30's neck. I'm almost there. Well, yeah.
That's awesome.
Everybody's got to stare down the barrel of 30 at some point.
Cute. That's really cute.
No,
we're
so sorry.
Like
Nicole will send ice packs your way, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Ice packs.
I'm not trying to lump you in with me, Nicole. I'm just saying it.
Oh no, I mean,
you're a nice person.
I was in the dude soup at Chicago. My back hurt.
Oh my.
Guys, Mark says 25 is the worst. 25 is kind of.
Oh, because you're on the countdown. Yeah, the countdown starts. Yeah, I remember that.
True.
I mean, I don't remember that night, but I remember well, guys, we've got 74 of you strong here in the Girth Gang. And, before we get too far, Brent, I think the only right thing to do, we've had the people have been, Nicole, preparing for this. The pre-play gang was completely on fire. There's probably 1,000 comments before the show even started.
What were they talking about?
Just everything. I mean, they're excited.
It's
an exciting night. I know I should have titled the show Girth Timber. So this is going to be the unofficial title. The problem is that's not highly searchable now, is it, Nicole? That's not a keyword for anybody, except for us. But it is. It is Girth Timber. So I mean, the only right thing to do, Brent, is welcome the one and only
Girth Gang. Girth.
What episode is this, Sean? Like 154? I don't even know.
154. Holy cow.
What a guess. What a good guess. Anyways, we're starting off this evening here with the wonderful pre-play gang. We got Lightning Lord, another channel member. Special shout out to Lightning. Cooper's in the house. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm rusty. I took too long off. We got Papa Rex, channel member in the house here. We got Mac, another channel member in the house. Lord, there's so many channel members now. You're all channel members. Papa Trip in the house. What's good, Papa Trip? Man, I haven't heard the song in so long. What a bop. Liam's in the house. What up, Liam?
Sail Barge. I like the shout out.
We got Charlie Bracebridge in the house. Rob Claxton, channel member, special shout out. Whittaky in the house. What up, Whittaky? Tuning in from across the pond. Dave Brick 76. We got Stud Lake, the creator of the Box of Boys set. So damn girthy. We got Nimble Saucepan in the house. What up, Nimble Saucepan? You guys are crazy. All those comments were from like 10 a.m. Let's get back. PNG in the house. Brick World legend. Absolute Brick World legend. Speaking of Brick World in the chat as well. Shout out to Mark. What up, Mark, in the chat? Yeah. We got Austin. Shout out to Austin in the chat. As always. Moments of the magic in the house.
So damn girthy.
The Clever Pig in the house. Yeah. What up, Willie Fresh? Yeah. Yeah.
It's wild, Nicole. All right. So as we wind down the Girth Gang song, you guys know the rules. Make a heater comment. We'll pull you up. It's that simple. If we didn't get to you just now, we apologize. What's wild, Nicole, is when you first started coming on around here, we would do 1, maybe 2 loops of Girth Gang. Is that?
Oh no, it was 1. Don't
right,
don't resell yourself, Sean. Come on. It was.
I didn't want to fillet myself, but I think
it was. You guys were precious, and now
we're like, look, Nicole's cousin's
like five rounds of
Girth, pretty much.
Yeah, the gang, the
See?
GG.
So, no, it's cool to see. I do need to like cut together an extended one, Brent, because I have to like restart it every time.
Yeah.
And I could miss the cue. It's upsetting. So.
That's true. I do kind of like the breaks in between, though. Kind of gives it that.
It does give it the punch again.
Gives it that another one aspect to it.
I don't know if you pulled up this specific comment, but of course, Mark from Brickworld is in the house, guys. A lot of people showing him love, showing him respect. He's just excited. He's here to
My
see
boy.
you. Yeah,
That's
he has
my boy.
nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us.
Boy.
You know, helping absolutely shatter Brickworld records last week. Unbelievable.
Hotel
Mark,
sold out.
Hotel's very sold out.
Very sold out.
There was a smattering of rooms that came available, I think the next day or the day after. See ya. We'll have to get the official count on like badge sales, but I do believe, as of last discussion we had, well ahead of pace of years previous.
Mark. Love
He's
him.
probably angry with me. Let's see. What do you say? Nothing here for Nicole. No offense. Yeah, that's fine. No, none taken. But no, I think it was, I don't know about you, Brent, but I was just getting like steady DMs, like, anything you do on the rooms, man?
What happened while I was at Slopes, like right as I'm about to get the keynote?
Oh, that's the ultimate betrayal.
Like,
I don't want.
Yo, you can't open that right now. I'm not ready.
We had.
Were you doing the keynote for Slopes, and you go, hold
Literally
on a second,
and like everyone's phones were going off, and I was like, hey.
You should be like, hold please, and then book your room for
Yeah,
Brickworld while keynoting at Slopes. That would have been. He wouldn't have minded, actually. It would have been funny.
Well, there was a lot of stories coming through of people being like, "Oh man, I was driving home from work and pulled over on the side of the highway, like just to make sure that." I mean, hey, everybody wants to stay at the Renie. And speaking of the Renie,
that's a thing, Nicole. You know that, right? It's a thing.
I did not know.
Oh, the Renie?
I knew Sean. I knew Schonberg.
Schonberg is a thing.
Let me introduce you to this right here.
You put beers in your mouth at the Renie. You can meet your future spouse at the Renie. You can boy all night at the Renie. Buy or set you like at the Renie. It all goes down at the Renie. If you stay another place, you offend me. Them other hotels at the Renie. The Renie is the Renie is the Renie. The Renie is the Renie.
I don't think Nicole's seen that one yet.
It's a new one. It's only been debuted for a week. Man. You like that?
So yes, Nicole. Not only is the Renie a phrase, it's a hit single now.
Yeah.
Who wrote this Renie song? Was it you?
Come on. What do you? No, it was Dave. It was Dave Thompson's Bricks from Toledo.
It was just so good.
Our ghostwriter.
We're merchandising it. Mark's working on some stuff. We will have Renie merch for Brickworld Chicago 25, including slippers, Nicole. Which
Got to keep those feeties nice and toasty.
I mean, you don't need to get full attire to be hanging down in the Renie lobs around 2 a.m. You know what I mean?
Well,
I want some Brickworld Crocs.
I mean, listen, Sean, your toes would feel like a little bit claustrophobic in some slippers.
It's true.
You're an outie toe guy. Like, you can't have that.
I'm a sandy boy. But
I know.
Well, no, there's slides, to be clear.
Oh.
There's slides.
Free the
I don't know.
toe.
We'll have to talk to Mark and see if we can get some fuzzy ones, if we're just going to go straight.
I'm on board for Brickworld Crocs. Just like an all-over print, like
Same.
Brickworld Crocs.
BWCs. I like that.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, can we make Brickworld Crocs happen?
There you go. Let's shout out some channel member anniversaries, Brent.
Hey, what up, Cooper Kayak? Another Brickworld legend. Had so much fun hanging out with Cooper last year. Hopefully we're doing it again this year. Pretty sure he's going. Sean, I don't know if you know for sure.
Cooper's going.
Pretty sure
he's a lifer
back.
now.
He's a lifer now.
He had the best debut Brickworld. Him and all our boys, I think, had I don't know of anyone who had a bad time.
No, it was a pretty fantastic year. Shout out to Mark for saying that he's working on.
I mean, if you're into sitting around and drinking beer with us from 10 p.m. to sunrise, then you had a good time. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I don't know. For me, it was more of like a 4 a.m. to sunrise type.
It was you pulling the full price Jones out of your set.
That was insane.
And it was in like the middle of the night. Like,
it gave us
hanging out.
It gave us life. Yeah.
That was insane.
That was the night that P&G showed up with the pizza and the beer too, I think. But anyways, moving right along here. Shout out to Mac, member for 2 months, hitting us with a let's go. Mac's pumped up. Shout out to Mac. We got Austin. Oh, Sorry, I was going in order there. Anyway, Smoky Smokes coming through with 5 months of membership to the channel. 5 months of girth. Thank you so much, Smokey, for your loyalty. Can't wait to hear some opinions talking about some upcoming girthy sets. Hashtag pre-play gang. Smokey, again, we appreciate you for showing up really early in the stream and giving us that, hyping us up, man. I mean, big shout out to the pre-play gang, man. You guys show up before we even get started. We got Austin Bricks tuning in, channel member, special shout out with the 212 American dollars. 284 days till Monday landing, 289 till the opening. He must be getting there on like
Sunday
or something. Yeah, because I'm kind of trying to do the math in my head there. But yeah, shout out to Austin. Thanks so much for the every week, Nicole. He comes through with the reminder, the countdown.
It's wild.
It's crazy that it's less than 300 days now. Like, and eventually it'll be less than 200, and then all of a sudden it's in like double digits instead of 3 digits, and you're like, oh
dude,
God, like.
And we can't wait, man. Pig's going to be there. He's very into sitting around and drinking beer with the boys. Well, that's what we do.
Let's go.
And actually, Mark joins us too, to be clear. I don't know. Just to be clear, Mark, now usually it's late night because he's working until like
he's
1
a busy guy.
But he likes to, have a few with the boys at the end of the night. Willie Fresh had a terrible time, but he wasn't there. That makes sense. Okay. I was like, how's that possible? Since Ostif didn't pick a song, Brent, what is one that you think Nicole would want to hear? He usually is a Droidica guy. I don't know.
I think Annie's the move.
Annie?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. Nicole, do you remember when Annie started getting all weird with Padme, like kind of out of nowhere in episode 2?
Yeah.
Would you say like he went a little bit like freako on her?
I remember the time when Eddie went freako. When he grew up fast and Padme was his freako. Came out swinging his saber longer than a light pole. I remember. Yeah, I do. His midi-chlorian shot right through.
God.
I got a lot of cool stuff at Brick World Chicago this year.
Oh, he likes to show off that he actually bought the Freako set.
I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't for that
got
song.
weird, Nicole. Like,
being away from you guys just is humbling because these songs are they're so good.
We got a lot of good ones now.
They're so good.
All right. We got Nimble Saucepan, who also didn't, pick the super that he wanted. So let's look at it this way, Brent. What song do you think Nicole would want to hear? We've got
Barge Boys.
Barge Boys, huh?
Barge Boys.
All right. Nicole, we went out and made a song about the most important set of our lives, which is the sail barge coming up. You already know how I feel about that. This song is dedicated to the rumored I know you don't know. The rumored sail barge set. If we were ever to get one, I made a song for it in advance in the event that it ever happened.
Jabble's got himself a sail barge filled with figs and laying looking hot with a sexy dick. We all need girthy set to get us hype. Barge boys get us right. I used to board and didn't have a barge, but now I got one with a jabber that's large. You take that mother effer and you the Sarlacc pit. Now take a look at the loaner I get. Barge boys, no other says matter. Show me any set and bet. Barge boys is that of barge boys all day, all night. Barge boys, best setup of our lives. Yeah, all our sets matter. Show me any set and bet. Barge boys is that of barge boys all day, all night. Barge boys, best set of our lives. Oh, fuck yeah. Barge boys, no other sets matter. Show me any set and bet. Barge boys is fat. Barge boys all day, all night. Barge boys.
My boy,
Barge
Max
boys.
Rebo.
I love that for you.
Max Rebo. It's my dude. I think I might get a Lego Max Rebo tattooed. I think that's my next Lego tattoo. I think I just figured it out.
All right. And our final one from now, shout out to Mark, Brickworld Mark. You might have heard of the guy.
13 months. Wow.
13 months.
It's an OG.
He wants to hear Droidica, and damn it, we're going to give him Droidica, and then we will get in some news. Oh, I will.
Yeah. You run, even really fast. It won't matter when I roll up on your ass, I am metal. I've got my blasters, I'm a badass roly-poly robot disaster. Droideka, Trade Federation pinball. Droideka, I make all the Jedi pay. Yeah, yeah, I keep rolling, bitch.
That, of course, was Droideka. Nicole was a little distracted on that one, but I hope you felt Droideka.
I felt Droideka.
Okay, the metal. You felt the
I
metal?
felt the metal. Yes.
Okay.
Did we
Well,
hit PNG for his 8 months?
Oh, geez, did we?
Love PNG.
PNG,
That's the man right there.
amazing man. The mayonnaise, if you will.
The mayonnaise.
8-month member brought the most timely pizza of all times to Brickworld. I saw he was hanging at Slopes. I saw little selfies with Nicole. I'm jelly.
It was cute.
But you guys had a good time, it looked like,
Mhm.
over there. So that's very cool. Very, very cool.
Great guy.
There you go.
Love him.
But as he's shouting out, Holiday Joy, Mark, if you could put the information, if you are in the Chicagoland area, lots of Brickworld stuff.
Or
happening.
want to be in the Chicago land.
Or want to be. It's a good, that's a pretty place to see. It's cold as shit, but it's pretty Christmas.
A little cold.
But yeah, you go to Holiday Joy, hearing some fun rumors about things that might be happening there as well. But Holiday Joy is one you're not going to want to miss. More intimate show. Obviously, you know what the theme is, but if you're wanting to celebrate your halfway point to Brickworld Chicago itself, and go stop by the Renie, I can't think of a better way to spend a little pregame holiday. You know, Brent, if it was close, I'd go for sure. You know?
I would 100 million probably be going every single year if it was a little bit closer, because there's nothing more that, like I love Lego at Christmas. Like there's something about it. I think it's just the years of nostalgia, back in the day, getting all the, first wave Harry Potter sets when I was like 7. But I don't know. To me, like Lego is like one of the most epic like Christmas gifts, and also like, I'm about ready to put out I don't want to skip over Halloween and not give it any respect, because we're about to put the haunted house up in the living room.
Don't skip Halloween.
Definitely not skipping over Halloween. But I will say, every year the Winter Village gets a little bit bigger. You get that Winter Village set, and it's fun. It's fun to build the Lego ornaments, put those on the tree. There's a lot of family building around Christmas time with Lego, and I think that's why it's such a good thing during Christmas. So,
Mark is calling out. There will be, Nicole. Now you're getting into the Brickworld lore. You're a veteran enough. Brickworld Chicago is the only event that they do that actually has the garage sale currently. And I've had some conversations with Mark. Now, Nicole, I'm kind of setting you.
There was one at Slopes.
No, I'm talking about
we're talking
Brickworld
about
events.
within Brickworld.
Brickworld ran
Oh,
events.
Yeah.
I don't mean to like feed you here on what to say.
I'm hungry. Feed me. I'm
All
hungry.
right. Well, here's what I'm gonna ask you, and you don't lie. You tell the truth. I won't look. I don't care if I have egg on my face.
Oh, I don't lie.
Top. I'm saying to make me feel good or otherwise.
Okay.
Is it fair to say that among the multitude of things to do in Brickworld, is garage sale for, I would say the majority of people, is it one of the top 3, 5 at the very least discussed things that comes up throughout the week? Is that fair to say?
Top 2.
Top 2. Okay.
Behind you, but yeah, top 2. Well, that was a lie, but top 2.
Okay. So she never lies. Okay. No, but I mean,
no, it is heavily
seriously, like
discussed.
talk about how important it is and like what, like just everyone just talked about it the whole time. It's insane.
Yeah. Oh, it was like leading up to it, after. Yeah.
During.
Yeah.
And then what happens after? Everybody shares their conquests and,
Yeah.
Everyone shares their conquest. Shy almost loses expensive hair pieces, all sorts of crazy things.
So the point is, guys, you spoke, Mark listened, and it is a difficult thing to pull together just because people are so ravenous for the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But no, when we were talking through it, it's kind of like, well, you got to do one by Holiday Joy, because I just think like so close to Christmas, if you need a couple extra bones to throw some more stuff under the tree, or if you're looking for stuff on it, it's like when you can put together a win-win like that, it's no brainer.
And people shop last minute,
For sure.
myself included. Like,
For
I
sure.
do.
Oh yeah, dude. I hit up. I know when Targs closes on Eve. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm there with all the other scumbag dads, just like we're there.
And me.
Mother's Day morning, Mother's
Oh, yeah.
Day Eve.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You ever do that walk of shame, Brent, where you got like the second most least raggedy bouquet? Like,
oh yeah.
and you think you're gonna make it better by throwing some Sour Patch Kids in there or something? You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been there. I've been there for sure.
Nicole, we always talk to you about gift giving to the ladies.
Oh yeah.
Raggedy bouquet versus no bouquet. I mean, you're married now, so it's probably a little bit like
Lego bouquet.
You'd rather have a raggedy than none, right?
Lego bouquet.
Oh, right, Lego bouquet.
We can't do raggedy anymore.
Okay, before
the days.
Before Lego was really making bouquets. Maybe boyfriend days. Is it you'd rather have something nice? Don't do it at all. What are we doing here?
I gotta have a bouquet.
Even if it's not the finest, it's like
Yeah, I mean,
even if it's a well-dressed rose, you'd like
the roses die quickly. The carnations last for weeks. I'm all about making it last.
Oh, you're a carny girl. I didn't know.
I'm a carny girl.
Carney.
Yeah.
All right. We got another request for a super. Now, Nicole, you haven't heard this one. It's a little bit offensive. I hope that, you're okay. But not any more than Annie was, I assure you.
I was about to say, it's lower.
This one is called GWP, which is, gift with purchase.
Okay.
And this is a new super.
It's May the 4th. I want those Star Wars sets. I want more sets than Django has bets. Oh, please put a GWP deep inside of me. Oh, please put a GWP
Deep inside of me.
I would jam out to that at like Warp Tour.
Right?
Yeah,
It is Warp Tour inspired.
I would totally main stage me.
See, we can play it for people thought she'd be offended. She's not gonna be offended by that.
Anyways, yeah, we got
Look at this. People know the words. See this, Nicole?
anyways, we got another new channel member in the house here.
I think it's a renewal for J Bob.
I think it is too. Very familiar name. Shout out to J Bob the Builder here coming through with a new channel membership. I think it's more of a renewal. J Bob's been around. Shout out to J Bob.
So we'll ask Nicole and we'll ask the Girth Gang. Let's get the top. Nicole, I think you've heard maybe 3 or 4 now. Maybe we'll get your early rankings of the songs. Girth Gang, let's see your rankings. I know I believe Droidico was the consensus number 1 last time, Brent.
Yeah.
It fluctuates. Annie's been climbing the charts.
Annie's climbing the charts.
I don't know. GWP is pretty catchy.
Everybody likes it.
Everybody does like GWP.
They're like my children. I can't pick one. I mean, it depends on the day.
Don't do that to yourself.
You can have 2, Nicole. You'll see what goes on.
Oh boy.
There's still like probably 2 or 3 she hasn't heard.
I didn't mean to scare you on that.
I know. I have a 3-year-old, so it's just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Scary times.
Lightning Lord brings up the Brent's mic one. That's a funny one.
Oh, Brent's mic is fire. Yeah. Well, if we get to that one, we'll play it for Nicole. It's about a technical difficulty for Brent. So.
Yo, J Bob, what the heck?
What?
Yo, J Bob coming through with the 5 gifted.
Oh well, then.
Yo.
Run him,
Bob. Whatever song you want, please let us know.
Oh, Baru is a good one.
Liam, any freshies? Yeah, we do have some in the hopper, Liam. I'm so glad you asked. Obviously, the Renie was our latest hit single. I know we started with like a batch of them. I think I'm gonna like kind of roll them. No specific timeline, but there's a couple. I don't know. You guys know me. I try to raise the bar with this stuff, so we're working on a few. But yeah, I agree. We need some freshies in there. She's got to hear Baru. Wow, this is turning into.
I love Baru. Baru's a good one.
She's heard Baru. Yeah,
I've heard Baru. Give me something new. Give me.
All right. Well, this is what was the one we were just talking about? What was it, Brent? Not clearance.
What, Brent's mic?
Oh, here it is. Brent. This one is about Brent's mic, Nicole.
Oh,
You
it
might
never
remember
goes
this from
right.
your days with us.
Brent, I'm surprised you've got your audio down.
Remember that night when Brent's mic didn't work? Then he left us all like a bunch of effing jerks. He tried to get it working with 100 viewers lurking, killing loners left and right. Oh, Brent, your mic was jerked. We're sorry that it did not work. Oh, Brent, your mic was jerked. We're sorry that it did not work. Brent, never leave us in the stream again.
Wow, Aria. Oh, wait, no, that's because it's the wrong mic. Hold on.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite one.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. That was almost like a Tiffany remix. You know what I mean, Nicole?
Oh, that was how many times we got
She
off
knew
stream?
Brent had mic problems.
How many times we got off stream and we're in the back room and Sean's just like, Brent, you gotta get your mic right. It's nothing that pisses me off more.
Eventually, I did buy a nice new mic, and my audio was good for a while, and then that night I had issues, and then it was because I ended up having computer issues, and then spiraled into more things.
That is pretty funny. Guys, we haven't played that one in a minute. I forgot.
I know people in the chat were saying it's I think Mark said it's like a hidden track, like a bonus track.
If you guys are cool with it, we're getting more supers and more. We're almost through the playlist, Nicole. I promise you. It's like me showing off songs to like my mom or girlfriend. I'm like, hey, you gotta hear that. We made this thing. It's funny. All right. We got a clearance season. You've heard Baru. Let's go clearance season. This is dedicated to Walmart.
I go to Walmart every day for only one reason. The friends sets are ready for clearance season.
I buy a bunch of shit that I never wanted. A Mario set that wasn't well regarded. Minecraft trash, no clue what they're about. Call me Dexter, I part them all out.
Clearance season. Fuck yeah, it's clearance time.
Clearance season.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not a top track though. That's like a filler track for me.
All right.
I would listen to Brent's mic
all day, every day.
What a classic.
Oh, it is.
What a classic. I don't know if we hit Smokey, but Smokey said got to give her a chance to hear Brew. She has heard Brew. But
Yeah.
Smokey, we do appreciate the two bones.
Guys, I don't think you understand. Sean was so excited about Baru that I think he sent it to me.
That was like the first one, wasn't it?
That was the first one, I think.
Yeah, he's like, Nicole, you gotta hear this.
I came up with some heat. I just want to shout out J Bob again for the 5 gifted. So people get if anybody got gifted a membership, show some love for J Bob in the chat. CPA's in the chat. What up, CP? Right here. Backroads already showed some love to J Bob. Backroads got one of those free memberships. And Paul John's Life got a free membership from J Bob. So yeah, shout out to J Bob.
Dexter parting them all out. That's right.
I'm like Dexter, a part of
Part them
them
all out. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
man.
man.
We're good there. Now, look, normally at this point in the show, we would go to the Falcon's Nest and see what's going on Instagram. But
Ooh.
people are, even if with Nicole as our guest too, I understand that. But there's, I don't know what you are or not allowed to say, but
Nothing. I'm not allowed to say anything.
okay.
See, me saying nothing is safer than me saying
Okay.
something.
So I'll go ahead and say something and you can just, it's dangerous to post stuff now. We're what we used to do and go talk about and show things on here. So,
Well, I think the one that you're referring to was an IP was an IP issue. It was
That-
with a partner, IP partner. Was not happy.
The big one with the
Not
a
happy.
few weeks ago. Yeah,
Not
no,
happy.
sure. No, I know, but I think because of that, people are
I mean,
nervous
they
to
went
post.
after land people too. So
No, I know they did. That one aside, that might have been like the straw. I don't know, but what we're saying is like it's pretty dry out there with the
dry
with the
season.
rumors, you know, and
Mhm.
everything. So what we can do is go with like official Lego stuff for the moment. See what's going
Ooh.
on. Let's see what Lego themselves want to talk. Actually, Nicole, it's pretty topical still.
Mhm.
The Nike thing, like we covered this
Yeah, I
last
didn't get to
week. You
talk
weren't
about
on.
this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brent didn't get to talk about it either. So we'll
Yeah.
get some fresh perspectives.
Yeah.
We'll start with Nicole. Nicole, you saw this.
Mhm.
What do you think? Like, what are you? Are we more excited about the sets, the shoes, both? I mean, like, we don't know what's happening yet. And like, what would you like to see?
I would like to see some Nike merch. I think that would be really cool. Some Nike sneaks. We've had the Adidas sneaks. I love the Adidas sneaks, but I'm a Nike girl. So most of the sneaks I wear are Nike. So I'm hoping that we'll get some Nike sneaks.
Do you feel like Adidas, like at 1 to 10 on the collab stuff they did, like where knocked it out of the park, areas of opportunity?
I thought the shoes were great. I didn't really get any of the clothing. I think I came in too late because that was around when I started with Lego, and I think it had begun and it had passed. Like it was past.
Target probably had more fire clothes, I think.
Target's line was insane.
Yeah.
Like it was just crazy. Levi's, I mean, my jean jacket's Levi's, like that was a fire lineup. But
Nicole sounding like Sean more than Sean sounded like Sean.
Oh,
well, with
geez.
all the abreves, because she's abreves, yeah.
I brief, yeah.
Nike quality is horrible. Yeah. So
Yeah.
our boys here, Nicole, of course, and I'm sure you've thought about this too, and I know that it's a sub brand, but of course, everyone's head goes towards we need some Nike Jordans, either in Lego form or
Woof.
Nike form.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You imagine just like take the Adidas and then turn those up, and then because I
will tell you what I'm excited about though.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
The little black and white goat bouncing around there. That's getting more goats.
No, the minifigure head's cool. You know,
That goat though.
That goat though.
nice.
You are a gigantic goat fan. Even
like
before
that
it was
goat,
cool,
though.
you were into it.
I do.
Brent, you're the sportiest guy on the panel. Well,
Yep.
Nicole's a major athlete as well, but Brent,
Yep.
I haven't gotten your thoughts on this. You weren't
Yeah.
here last week. What
Oh,
do you
yeah.
want? What does it look like? Feel like? Smell? You know, the whole
So
thing.
I definitely I'll touch on the merch first because I don't think Nicole gave her thoughts on what potential sets could be. So we'll circle back.
I
but-
don't know what any potential sets.
well, it's okay.
And she probably can't even say it.
I got some ideas to bounce around. But in terms of the merch, all right, I heard you guys last week. I was listening, even though I wasn't here. I was on replay gang. And like I know everyone's head goes, Jordan first. Like, can we get a Jordan 1? Can we get
As
this?
it should. As it should.
I guess. But it's Nike.
And if
it's
everyone's
Nike and
saying
Lego,
it, it's
not
where
Air
people's
Jordan.
heads go. It's it's not just me, right?
I would like to highlight shout out to Rodrigo Blankenship, hot Rod in the house. Well, he's not in the house right now. He was in the house last week, but he was saying, it's Jordan is very much like you're either a Jordan athlete like Luka Doncic. He is a Jordan athlete, or LeBron is a Nike athlete. Like, yes, they're like cousin companies, but like. It's still kind of like I don't see the Jordan thing happening. And honestly, I'm cool with it because I'm someone that owns the Lego Donovan Mitchell Adidas basketball shoe. Give me a Lego LeBron shoe. Give me I mean, there's so
I have
many
the LeBron Cavs.
Brent, did you hear the talk we were
one
talking
with
about? You
the-
think SBs would be cool?
I'll get to SBs too.
Okay,
but
sorry.
I
The
think
one
that-
with the cheetah print on the back.
Okay.
That shoe is fire.
Yeah. I mean, LeBron has had like 22 different pro models. You got KD on there. Who else is on there? Tatum? Tatum's on
Tatum's
Nike,
on it.
right?
Yeah, he
Tatum's on Nike.
That would be
I mean,
sick.
There's plenty of great Nike athletes where we can get obviously like my head.
I wonder,
goes
is
to
Miles
LeBron
Turner
first.
a Nike athlete?
Bro, could you
I don't know.
imagine?
Could
if
you
they made
imagine?
some Anakin like Air Forces, emphasis on the Force, like Anakin Lego Star Wars Air Forces?
That'd be amazing. No, I don't know how.
What
Like,
about Obi? No, Obi's more of a New Balance guy, I think.
well, that's like you're at like triple licensing at that point when you're like Star Wars, Lego, Nike.
Be a
But
heater.
no, I think so. As far as shoes goes, like I have the Donovan Mitchell, Adidas Lego basketball shoe. I would love to see a LeBron Lego basketball shoe. That would be incredible. I'm not completely like, if they do a Jordan thing, I'll be hyped for everybody. I'll be excited about it too. But like LeBron's my favorite basketball player ever, favorite sports player ever. I'm from Ohio, like 2 hours south of where he's from. So I would love to see a Lego LeBron shoe. But in terms of SBs, I love that Sean brought up SBs last week because Lego used to a long time ago, made some skateboarding sets with skateboarders. Bob Burnquist was the skateboarder they had made. He was in some sets. Man, honestly, I can't think of exactly what like pro skate, like they never made Tony Hawk or anything like that, but I know they made a Bob Burnquist. But they used to do like, it was like Lego Extreme was like the the theme or whatever, and they used to make skateboarding sets. So I think that some kind of Nike SB incorporated skate park set could be amazing. And there are some Nike skateboarding athletes on the Nike SB team that are amazing, like Nyjah Houston. He has a pro model shoe. You could even maybe see a Nyjah Houston pro model shoe with also collaborating with Lego, kind of like we saw with Donovan Mitchell. There's a lot of ways we can do this, but I think we're more likely to see a collaboration with Nike athletes opposed to Jordan athletes or the Jordan brand. Like I could see a LeBron, or like if they want to do an SB and Lego, like a Nyjah Houston. I mean, he's huge. He's been a famous skateboarder since forever. He was on the Tony Hawk games when he was like a kid. And I think another thing too, I think to shout out Rod again, I think Rod brought up last week in the chat as well that just a Nike shoe store Lego set would be flames.
Oh yeah,
flames, dude. Just like a Nike store, you got shoes, shoe boxes and stuff in there. Like, oh, dude, they could do. Imagine like you could do like a shirt rack, kind of like in the Queer Eye set where they had all those cool torsos like hanging up. They could do. Imagine getting buying a shoe store and you get like 5 or 6 different like Nike torsos, and pants like They could do so much cool stuff with like a Nike shoe store, just like a Nike retail store, but built obviously like out of the Lego set. Like that could be so cool. Yeah, that's kind of my takes. Oh my God, Jedi Brick, stop. Oh, a LeBron minifig would go so hard. That'd be crazy. Could you imagine if they did?
So good.
Think about this, guys. Imagine if they do a Lego LeBron shoe and it comes with an exclusive minifig with the shoe. That would be crazy. Probably wouldn't happen. I'm reaching a little bit there, but that would be crazy.
It'd be insane. Although you could, I mean, I would want to expect that they would partner with the athletes because with the whole F1 thing, they have Hamilton and Russell, like, and Norris, like they have all like the F1 guys. So I can't imagine they wouldn't, with a Nike partnership, partner with,
Yeah. I think Nike athletes were a lot. It's a lot more likely that, they'll work with a Nike athlete than like doing a Jordan thing or working with a Jordan athlete.
Yeah.
That's me. I don't want to crush everyone's dreams about the Jordan stuff, but
dream killer. Yeah.
I don't see it happening. I think this is a Nike focused thing. And, Jordan is very much like, you have your Jordan athletes that are separate from your Nike athletes. So,
yes,
but we'll see. We'll see. All we have is this video, so like, who knows what this could be? So, but I'm on board for it. I mean, I'll go ahead and say like I like Nike more than Adidas, so I'm much more excited for this. Much more excited for this than I was like the Adidas stuff was cool. I didn't hate on it. I was on board for it. I got some of the shoes and I got like a Adidas windbreaker, Lego windbreaker or something like that. But I'll be a lot more excited for these. So.
There you go. I mean, I think that's some of the biggest news. Still early, but it's definitely coming in 25. So that'll be not too far off. We won't have to wait too long to see what they do there. But yeah, I'm down for it. I can't wait to see what they come up with there. I don't know. Set wise, I just, I wish the Adidas sneaker is one of my least favorite sets of all time. I think that was, shout out for trying, because that's got to be super difficult to take on. So it's not really a knock so much. And, the medium is just tough to do. But like, I would love to see them try their hand at because as far as crossover appeal, Nicole, as far as like gateway drugs to bring people into Lego, I think like a complete fire Nike model, whether it's an Air Force One or Air Max or whatever they end up doing, I sense it would be an Air Force One.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think
they're just gonna make it's like the equivalent of a Superstar.
I think it'll be a white Air Force One, and I think you'll have like 4 or 5
plain white. I think black swoosh.
No, I think they'll include like 4 or 5 different swoosh options to where you can make an all white Air Force One. You can make an Air Force or dunks. Like they could do dunks too.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, if they do a Jordan 1, I think that would be incredible. Like, obviously, it's one of the most famous, like world famous shoes there is.
The 11 would be cool. I mean, there's so many.
I think if they do one, I think they do the Jordan 1. I mean, I know that like the shoe heads like would say that it should be an 11 or something, but I think the Jordan 1 is like the most like famous and like easy. I think it'd be the most like an easier to replicate than some of the other ones. But because you got to think like the Adidas shoe they did, I forget what it's like called, the Samba. Is that what it is?
No, Superstar.
Superstar.
Yeah.
Samba is another one of those shoes, but the Superstar is a very simple shoe. Jordan 1, very simple shoe. I think some of the other Jordans that get a little too crazy, flashy with like a lot of curved lines and things like that. I think there could be some complications there.
Yeah, it's like they should do shocks. Like that would be tough.
Bro, shocks. Dude,
you would love a pair. See,
you would,
bro.
Like, shit,
I had like one pair.
Day one buy.
I had one pair of shocks ever, but when I was like a kid, I thought it was the most wild thing that there was like literally shocks in the heels. I was like, what is going on with this tech right here?
Oh man. So yeah, I mean, slow news week as far as that goes, but I was glad to hear your guys' takes on that. Like it's a big deal.
Yeah. I love Nike.
Well, Han says, hot take, can't think of anything more boring in Lego than a Nike partnership. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. They've had some snoozers. You might want to look back.
Yeah. I mean, dude,
like I mean, look, I mean, we're all dreaming over here. I think I just don't want everybody to be disappointed, like based on what we're seeing on the Insta, and that could be a red herring or something. I hope they don't just do straight normie sets and slap a Nike logo on it, because it ain't gonna work. Everyone will buy the first one because we want the swoosh on a brick. We all do. It's fine. But maybe they do a pickup basketball court with some aliens or whatever we just saw there. But like, give the people what they want. Play the hits. That's what I keep saying. You got to figure out a balance of the creativity with the but if we're trying to pull in some normies here, you're gonna have to come with it.
What if it's like 90% merch and like one set, like it was with Adidas?
That's fine.
Yeah,
I suspect that's what it'll be. I mean, I don't know.
I will say
what else you could do with Nike besides, like, I don't know.
Even though, like, Sean, I know you weren't a huge fan of the Adidas shoe set, but the box it came in. The
box was cool, and that GWP.
The G-Dub was.
I have like 5 of the
Same.
GWP.
I
have 3 of them. Yeah.
But I wonder if it's like, if they have a GWP like that, if they're gonna make it like, with the McLaren P1 came with like the P1 gift, like, are they gonna make it like the Nike? Because they're starting to do that more now.
Yeah.
I'm like, So am I going to be able to get five Nike boys if they do that? I
didn't even buy the set. So, and I ended up.
I didn't either.
Because all you had to do was spend $85.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
It was a cheap.
I was going to say,
it was so easy.
I ended up with 3. You're right.
Yeah.
I think 2 were from orders around then, and then 1 was from like a Yardie or something. And I just
I
got
got
it for like
some.
$5 or $10.
So many.
I got some online when I ordered.
Look who's here!
The lover in
The
the
lover
house.
Brent.
Lover, let's go!
That lover.
What
It's lover
up,
season.
Lover.
Lover,
Oh, my
it's
goodness.
always lover season. Are you kidding me?
Lover, you better be going to Brickworld 25.
By the
So,
way,
like,
Nicole, he says he's going to show up in this shirt next year. I'm just saying.
In the shirt.
The lover is going to wear a shirt with that on it next year.
I love it. I love the lover.
You can't not love the lover. I mean, it's just
If
like,
you don't love the lover, you have no soul.
yeah, it's just,
Dude,
it's the
I
right
was
thing to
like-
do is to love the lover. You know
I
what
was so happy to spend more time with Brad this past Brickworld than the Brickworld before. Because, like,
I didn't even see the
Brickworld
lover.
20. Well, Brickworld 23, like, I think we did, like, maybe one dinner.
we hung with the lover, but I
Like,
mean, we got a lot more love.
But this past
Yeah,
year,
I didn't get any love.
This past year, like, the lover went to, like, definitely more than one dinner with us.
oh, for sure. Yeah.
Hung out with us late. Dude, I'll tell you what, those late night hangs, like, especially hanging out with Josh builds stuff, like, and shout out to Stud Lake too, and Cooper and the lover, who are all in the chat right now, but they kept calling Josh drinks stuff instead of Josh build stuff. T-shirts to be ordered. Oh, dude, I'll buy. I need
the
some
shirts,
lover merch.
dude.
I need some lover.
Lover,
merch.
before you put it in, we got to. I'll send you. We got to get a 3X on that. I need one. It's got to be more.
Dude, yeah.
Asian buffet was gnarly in a good way or bad way. I thought we had a great time, Cooper. Love you right back, lover. It's nothing but love over here.
Dude.
Here's $2 to improve Sean's background. Speaking of, I'm in a rental. I'm still in the rental. Okay, this isn't my
the Renie.
I'm in the Renie because my house is being Renied right now. But guys, hopefully in the next 30 days, can we get some dubs in the chat? I will be back in my old studs. I will have I'll have some background. We'll be doing the thing.
Woo!
You know, we'll have lights and stuff. I have brought most of my gear here. That we did improve the audio qual, but I get it. There's nothing fun to look at behind me besides an old map of the Appalachian Mountains and God knows what else is back here.
I gotta improve mine too. I keep saying that, like, you know, the Box of Boys set that came out is like motivation for me to actually try to make my setup look like that.
I mean, we'll hear from Nicole, but Nicole, I would say he never needs to change his background, like ever. It's so like dialed in.
Don't ever change.
Why?
That
It's
background,
boxes.
It's iconic.
Yeah, it is.
It's iconic, and the people love it.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
That's why
part of
that's the allure.
Yeah.
That's your thing, man. You're a mess.
It's gonna change eventually.
I don't like that. I don't like change. Don't like it.
It'll be the end of it. But
it was really hot there, and I was super hungover. All right, well, you know, he was talking about the Chinese buffet. Wait, who was on that run? It was me, Tyler, Cooper, Lover. Is that what it was? Brent, you weren't there, right? You didn't go.
I did not go to a Chinese restaurant. No.
Why didn't you go? I forget. What were you doing?
I don't know. I don't remember when a Chinese restaurant thing happened. I must have been doing
you went home. You went home. That's why. Didn't you leave Sunday?
Oh, was that Sunday night? Yeah.
Yeah, we went Sunday
Yeah,
night.
I was needed at home.
It's provocative.
Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative.
Provocative.
Kids, one song only. Dude, if they made a Blades of Glory Lego set.
Lotus. Hello, Lotus.
Bro, I would. Oh my God.
All right. So with that being said, I almost missed this, but KO, the legend, the longest running channel member, the first and longest running of all time.
The king.
All hail the king. £2 to improve the background. King, we will spend it wisely. We will have lights and, you know, things happening behind me very soon. I promise you. I just didn't want to put too much into this place because we're only here hopefully just a little bit more temporarily. My house is almost patched up. I'm so excited. That being said, we do owe you a song, and you wanted to hear Droidica, and I want to see if Nicole feels it a little more on this run here.
You can run even really fast. It won't matter when I roll up on your ass. I am metal. I've got my blasters. I'm a badass
felt it. I felt it that
You
time.
felt it that time?
I was paying attention this time. I wasn't texting.
You were texting.
I was texting the first time. I had a message. I had to get back to the message.
Dude, I can't wait to build that set. Haven't built it yet.
Yeah, that was a roster. Tyler, Lover, Cooper, and Sean on that one. Yeah, it was good.
Solid.
It was good. It was just what we needed. I think I didn't really like eat. I think I ate like fully maybe twice that whole trip. One was Longhorn, you know.
I just had Chipotle.
Shout out to the Horn. Yeah. Shout out to the Horn. And then Tyler. Yeah, this crew, we rolled up on, I was like, anybody down for a Chinese buff? Because I'm not allowed to get it at home. It's like we don't have them really here, and my wife's not a fan, so let's go get one. We found like the crazy. I mean, the track on this thing, Nicole, like 6.5 miles long. 6 miles long. The track.
Nah.
It was one of those ones where you go in and had the indoor koi, you know, just waiting.
Woo! Yeah, that's a good one.
So
those are the good ones.
And then,
so it was like
and then
the
sign.
of a
And this is the international sign here, and we all know this. Who was waiting in the lobs to get in there? Wall-to-wall Asian folks. So I'm like, okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. Yeah, I do know what you're saying. I know.
Keep sharing that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, okay, we're at the right spot. And we had to wait a good 20, 30 piece before we went in. So I'm like, this must be, you know,
legit,
halfway decent. So it was good. It was a good time. Oh, yeah, it was it was Father's Day. And I'm eating with like guys that could be my kids, maybe technically. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I wonder if like the people in there
was it unlimited drinks there too? It was crazy. It was a good time. Yeah, it was like unlimited beers maybe, but I was just about the food.
Wow.
Yeah, Father's Day.
I gotta hit that spot up next time I'm up there.
Seriously.
Ostef is retiring. All right, dude, do your thing. Sean and the boys, 3 boys. Hot buffet pizza. Guilty pleasure. No, we all can get down with that. All right, let's get into the main event of the evening. Of course, you guys are here for the girth. We're going to talk about the girth. We got some upcoming Lego sets, September 1st, aka Girth Timber. 3 sort of monsters coming out. Not a shitload else to talk about, quite frankly. There's some little nugs, and we can do that. We did promise a September 1st preview, so we'll get into it. Before we get to the big boys, I guess we should start here. This one's got everybody on fire. Now, Nicole, I've seen your video and posts on this thing. You've had it in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start a little bit small, but still girthy in a way. How you liking this D&D set?
Well, I play D&D, so these are
it's meaningful.
It's very meaningful. It's probably the only YouTube video I've ever cried in, and only one I ever will cry in.
Really?
Yeah, no. So these minifigures are the best CMF line, hands down.
Really?
Hands down. Yeah. Like
Tell us why.
The accessories, the molds, if you play D&D, the lore, I mean, they just went all out. Like, even if you look at, like, actually, when you get them, when you look at all the torso printing, and it's insane. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's insane.
You don't have to spoil. By the way, again, I don't know what your ears can hear, but these are out there now. People are getting these. They're seeing them.
Oh, they were in the wild in Utah. Like, everyone had them.
Wait, so great. you mean like spoiler wise, you don't want to share, or what are you saying?
Well, you know, like, I don't like to spoil like too much in case like people want to be like surprised by stuff, but like the amount of detail that was put in these is bonkers. Like, it compares to like no CMF line compares to this one, especially like coming down from like the space one, which was, you know, a little disappointing. But this one.
So
I'm gonna pick out. Yeah, go ahead, Brent.
Here's where I'm confused. So I don't really know much about D&D, but I've had a couple people like tell me I should play it, and I'm like, okay, like,
yes.
What do? Do you like move a character around a board? And they're like, no, you just make up a character in your mind,
man.
And I'm like, okay, well, if there are not characters, what are these based off of? If when everybody plays D&D, they just have their character imagined in their mind.
No, so you have, I mean, there are certain like races and roles that the characters can perform. And
Mm.
so
Is it like mage and that kind of stuff, Nicole?
what's mage? I don't know. I don't play
Okay,
mage.
so no. Okay.
Like
mage is a type of character usually in a role-playing game, but
I don't know.
Okay.
But no, there's certain like things that each character can do, like sorcerers,
Paladin.
druids. Yeah, like there's certain things that each of them can do.
Mm.
And so I don't know. And then you'll have like a character sheet so that and like your DM knows exactly like what's going on and what you can and can't do. You just kind of have to do it, Brent. Like you.
Yeah. I'm still trying to like learn how to play like the Pokemon TCG. So for me, it's like one thing at a time.
Well,
But
so
I'll
I
get
think
there.
that would be like a good basis, Brent. So before I really started looking at TCGs, I used to be a major Hearthstone player, and that's kind of like a Magic kind of ripoff, simplified from what I understand. So it's more simple Magic
Yeah.
Gathering kind of. It's basically a digital TCG is what Hearthstone is.
Gotcha.
So I think I'd be into it. I just haven't been to the D&D world yet.
So is there like?
I know it's not about cards, but I mean it's like the same.
Do you like? What do you even? What do you need to have to? Because I heard like my buddy was talking about like we have a TV like in our table, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. Some people do that. So I'm trying to see. Like you can get like I don't have one here. You can get like a D&D. They have like starter packs. Like where it will have like a campaign and then it will have like everything that you need to get started. That's a good way to do it. That's how I started when I was like younger. And then
Who got you into that, Nicole?
I was a loser. Like it was so
had to be a friend, a boyfriend.
No, we were I'm trying to think like the first time I played. I think we were on I was in the orchestra and we were on a trip and we played like
band camp?
The hotel. Kind of like band camp. And we played, and so I was probably like 12 the first time I played, and then I played in college, and a little bit after college I played with like some of my friends, but nothing like intense after. And then I had like a campaign going for like it was at least like a couple months, but then COVID happened, and so it kind of just like.
Now you heard that key part, Brent. These aren't like little sit downs. It's like months.
They're long, like
How does it go? Like, how does it even like? How do you even like keep track for that long?
You need to have a really good DM. Like you need to have someone who's.
That's a dungeon master.
That is you need to have a good master, Brent.
That sounds like a lot.
It's worth it, but like it is time consuming. So like they were playing at Slopes. I didn't play because I just didn't want to have to be like confined.
Your whole time would be
to a table because like I don't know. It could last like 2 hours. 3 hours.
If your character is like just somebody you imagined, like are you like is the game just kind of made up as you go along? Like, I have an army of 50 people that just ransacked your village and now you are poor. Like, I don't know. Like,
no.
Is there like dice involved? Like,
There's dice involved? Yeah.
Okay. But there's not cards like
it's
Magic.
It's hard to explain. Like, I feel like you would have to like play.
So if anyone has like a good
you need a good
tutorial video, Brent and I will watch
daddy.
it. We will do our homework. Is there a YouTube vid that's probably an
hour?
Brent, are you willing to watch like an hour thing on it? I am. I want to know about it.
I'm willing to check it out a little bit, but like my whole thing is like my
Deck is OJ Simpson as his character.
As I've gotten, into Pokemon over the last like year and a half, like I often have a lot of people at card shops and stuff ask me if I play Magic or D&D or anything else, like any of these other things, and I'm like, listen, on the nerd scale, I'm probably like a 6, and I feel like sometimes on the nerd scale you have to be like a 9 to like be able to know how to play like every TCG and all these card games and stuff. So like I'm also like not very smart,
but here's
so
the
like
thing,
I'm trying to like understand the Pokemon TCG, and then like feel like after I grasp that, then I can like learn another nerd
Yeah,
game?
Baldur's Gate. I would. Yeah, Baldur's Gate. That's a good one.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
That's a YouTube channel.
But here's the funny thing is, it's like I think I forget where I heard this, but when Lego was designing like the D&D set, they had like, you know, a dragonborn family like holding an egg, and they were like, oh, like that's the innkeeper as a baby, and then D&D, like the Wizards of the West were like, can dragonborns lay eggs? And then it took them a week to get back. So like even if you are like really really into the lore of D&D, like there's some things that like not everyone knows. Like it's a very vast, massive world, so you don't have to be like like you don't have to know everything to be in it. You can play lightly, you know?
TJ checking in. Yeah.
What up, Teach? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've always just, I don't know.
Brent labeled himself a 6. We got 7s, 10s. You know.
Well, I appreciate you guys for giving me a little bit more nerd credit, but you know,
he's trying to stay cool.
I was.
Brent, once you hit 30, you won't care about being cool anymore. It'll be awesome.
No, it's not even that. It's just like I was into Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger, but I was like too young to like really fully learn how to like play the games, and then.
Dude,
I didn't do anything nerdy for years until like Lego came back into my life like a handful of years ago. So.
Dude, TJ went beyond FPJ. Don't we have a term for that? It was like
oh yeah, I saw they were like 24 cents more expensive than what they
probably
should
just added. They just added the tax.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Went beyond FPJ for these. I'm not even a D&D fan.
No, there's a term for that. I think it's his dad, FPJ's dad, actually liked going above at
full price dad.
Yeah, he went above and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right.
Do they
so
have
that's
like
D&D. I mean, by the way, I've had this pulled up for like a number of minutes because we have Nicole here, and this is something we used to do all the time. And of course, we are going to have Brent play the role of the boy and Nicole play the role of the girl. And if I'm misgendering, I apologize, but that's what it looks like to me. What is happening?
She's holding Strahd. She's holding Strahd, I think.
Okay, there we go. Brent, you're new to the game. I'll set the tabs. I'll be the DM here. You're new to the game. And of course, this other gal, we can give them names later, but she's experienced at D&D, and I want you guys to role play what's happening in this scene, please.
Me first.
And action.
I wonder if this thing can shoot lasers out of his eyes.
I'm really bad at this.
You think this thing can shoot lasers out? I don't really know what Dragons and Dungeons is, but this guy looks like he can probably shoot lasers out of his eyes. Do you think yours can shoot lasers out of its eyes?
No, I cosplayed as a watermelon today.
Oh wow, yeah, you do kind of look like a watermelon. But no, like seriously, do you think mine can shoot lasers out of its eyes?
No, you can't.
I think it can. But
no,
you
can't.
I think it probably can though.
No, you can't.
Mom,
you can't do that.
Mom,
stop it.
Mom, she's saying mine can't shoot lasers out of its eyes. I thought we were supposed to use our imagination.
And cut. I'm not funny.
Well, that was
I'm not either.
This is a tough picture, you know, because they're kids. I don't want to like.
Well, the watermelon was funny. I mean,
the watermelon was funny. Yeah.
Red backdrop. That's interesting.
Red backdrop. I will say the eagle guy is cool.
All right.
The eagle guy. Hold on, wait. Should I just say?
I like the blood pumpkin guy.
Sean,
what's the heater, Nicole? What's the one that people are?
Go back to the lineup where you can see him.
Army building. What is the one?
Hold on, don't say any of the names. I want to say the incorrect names. Or just
I think didn't Ryan do that in his video where he didn't know anything?
Did he? Oh, I don't know.
All right, Brent, start in the front row because this is a better shot. Front row, left to right, back row, left to right.
Octopus.
Start with octopus. Go
purple
left.
Octopus
go right.
guy with a brain dog.
Yeah.
We've got the ginger Viking. We have a vampire looking guy with an evil rat. We have an elf that kind of is giving me Bilbo Baggins vibes with a little ukulele thing. We have a golden.
That's what's the names on the package. So far, you're 3 for 3.
We have a golden dragon guy, knight. We have an orange lady with goat horns on her head.
Looks like she's doing the double birds. Is that correct, Nicole? Is she doing a double flick off right now, or what?
Looks like it. Going up top, we have Ginger Hermione Granger. Then the guy to the left looks like a Ninjago character.
He looks like a Ninjago Malone. You know what I mean?
The skeleton guy in the middle.
That's by far the best figure. It's not even close.
Skeleton guy in the middle. Yeah, that's what he's getting. The deer forest Black Panther necklace looking guy. And then he does have a Black Panther necklace.
Exactly. Yeah.
Eagle head human person holding a bow and arrow.
Okay.
And then a Egyptian looking
Medusa.
Egyptian looking thing with spiky face.
I think you nailed it. Accuracy.
It's pretty good.
Nailed it. I don't even think we need to go further. These are the names.
Nicole, are any of them named like
Dude, what is
Steve
up
or
with,
Jim or anything?
What is up with
they
the
can
bird?
be.
What is up with the brain dog thing?
Yeah, what's brain dog?
It's an intellect devourer, so it's a mind flayer.
He devour. He's going to eat this brain dog.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't what you just said in Stranger Things?
Not the same. They took creative liberties with Stranger Things and the D&D characters.
Weren't people pissed about that?
I mean, I wasn't pissed. I watch shows just to watch shows. I'm not needs to match the lore type of person. But
I gotcha.
But yeah, he's supposed to look like a little bit of octopusy. He needs
Why didn't they give him the Ursula legs? You know what I mean?
So hold on. The army builder is clearly the dragon guy, right? That's the army builder.
Paladin. That's the coolest one though. That has the most detail. The Dragonborn.
I kind of like.
You don't think Coco skeleton head?
Dude, I'll tell you what. That translucent skull.
It's pretty cool.
I like it a lot, and I like collecting creepy minifigure heads.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly,
Zastam. Zastam's a good one for you.
I'll tell you what. I haven't really been that fired up about a minifit, a CMF set in a while, and I do think I want these because.
What about that little dragon? Cool. You don't want that little dragon? It's a cool one.
Oh no, that little dragon's cool too, but I really like the transparent skull.
Yeah,
really
Zastam.
Cool. And I think it would be really cool to put that eagle head on a stormtrooper or something. No, yeah, I think I'm gonna collect these for sure.
Shout out to Sam Russell.
I want some of those heads. I need some of these heads.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they're only $5 and they're not $6 yet. I'm kind of waiting on that $1 price hike on these.
Well, I'll say this: they're some of the most interesting ones to look at. I mean, we spent a lot of time on it. I'll get them. I don't know much about what's going on, but there's a few that I like, and we'll get the series and see what's going on.
Can you use these figures in the game?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So.
But I thought you don't move pieces around like a traditional board game.
No, you don't move pieces around in a board game, but you can use them around. So, as if you were playing. So a lot of DMs have a landscape that they set up. So that's where you would hear screens and stuff, and you can move your minifigure around. It's just not I wouldn't call it a board game because there's no dedicated place. You can literally go anywhere. So
right.
Yeah, but you can use that, and then you can mix and match the torsos and the heads and whatever to fit your.
I would rather have it. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people say army of Brads. I would rather do that.
Yeah,
army of Bards. Yeah,
dude, this thing reminds me of this is like a hidden side callback.
Yeah, so this is the Halloween barn. Let's get into that. We're gonna transition a little bit. Hidden side.
This is like a hidden side vibes. I love it. Hidden side was one of those themes that went away as I fully came back into the Lego space.
Nicole, can we expect this set to be, you open a video and go, "This was gifted to me by the Lego group"?
No, I'm not getting. I do not have this set.
I don't think these kind of Lego store
I'm
exclusives.
legit building a Christmas wreath. I'm building a candle holder now. So.
Did we slip something there?
No, I think those were just revealed today.
They were revealed, yeah.
Yeah.
Nicole, what's the line you have to? Do you say the line? I don't even know. You're more authentic. All right, what's the line?
I do say the line. This set was sent to me by the Lego Ambassador Network. All thoughts and opinions are my own. But that's
you should put that stank on it when you did what you just did there. You should do that on
yeah, I mean, I think we have to say it's gifted. It doesn't have to be like explicitly, like you don't have to explicitly say, but it has to be like somewhere in the description or whatever. So rules, legal.
Dude, a Brad Army as your display for Brickworld 25. I'm just saying.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be cool.
I mean, he had the greatest mock there. The Guess Who, Nicole, you saw that.
Was really good.
The Guess Who was legit. Like that was
awesome.
So cool.
All right.
But no, I like those. I don't think they ever send those little like $15 store exclusives to like land members. I feel like.
I think someone has to have it.
If it was like a G dub, maybe, but no, it's not here. Look, it's a fun little. You know what? It's not going to be a Target toss because it won't make it to Target. But I could see myself in the Lego store.
It's a Lego store toss.
Yeah,
it's my hit up.
I also don't think it's the best Christmas set they've done. Or sorry, Halloween set they've done. Like like the cat one was like legit.
Yeah.
The cat and mouse one, that was fire.
I have the cat and mouse.
All right, one sentence each on these. The Christmas ornaments.
I'm here for them.
Right.
Fire.
They're pretty fun. I mean,
I like the Santa the most.
Wow, they kind of fit right into
the Santa's legit.
The Santa's awesome.
Yeah. I love these little sets. Like they're
she's got it in her hand right there. That's awesome.
They're a lot of fun. These ones.
Nicole, put that down.
She's allowed.
I'm allowed.
It's the box.
That's embargo. Yeah.
So they're on the screen on the website.
Yeah, my embargo is come and gone. I'm late actually, so we're good.
You're late for Christmas. That's ridiculous.
Well, go ahead and give your review right here on a couple of reviews.
All right.
Unboxing.
Christmas tabs. Now this, I'll be honest with you. This
is a lot of fun.
Well, here's the deal, Nicole. Usually these things, and there's I don't know the status of a wreath that might be coming out, but
hey, it's been.
Is it okay? Can we talk about the wreath?
Yeah, I think today it was
a wreath of Franklin. All right, here's the deal. Usually, some of these things, there was a debate on our Discord, which by the way is the most fire Discord in the game. I'm biased, but if you guys want to join the discussion, the best way to keep in touch, Nicole, we got to get you in there. Holy cow!
I got to get in there. I'm not in there.
We got to get you in there. It's the most. If you guys want to have this show pretty much for the whole week, best way to do it's get on the Discord. We'll get a link posted here in a second. If not, it is in the chat. And by the way, guys, I have found a way to make it not expire. So we do have a non-expiring Discord link finally. Anyway, Nicole, most of these things, wreath, etc., sometimes it's like it's supposed to represent the thing, the real thing. And then when you open them and you build them, it's like a little small boy.
Yeah.
This is giving me hope that this looks, I mean, you might, I'm not the hugest candle guy. I pay for them, I don't pick them out, but this looks like it's not girthy around the base.
I'll let you know in about a half hour how girthy
Nicole,
it is.
I know, but Nicole, it's not girthy around the base where it normally.
I know it needs to be.
But it does, based on this shot, look like it could represent the thing and not be so small that it's. Here's what I'm saying. I like when they make these things that are supposed to resemble actual real world items that are to scale. And this looks like it could be somewhat to scale. Is that fair to say?
I don't know. I'll let you know. I have the pieces right here.
All right.
Just currently building.
All right.
We'll circle back.
You know what?
Does it smell of rich mahogany? What does it smell like?
No, it's throwing me off. I think, I think that it could be to scale.
CPA is saying Nicole is the 5th person to ever join the
Discord. What I'm saying? Like they just put that trophy out as a G dub, and on YouTube it looks cool. And in the box, you're like, oh, that could be fun. Then you build it and it's like smaller than an action figure. You know what I mean?
True.
It's kind of like
it's true. It's disappointing.
Yeah. Nicole has already joined the Discord.
That's what I've been saying.
Oh.
Well,
sorry.
there we go. I'm in it.
J Bob. Need some evergreen scents? That would be cool if there were scented bricks. That'd be pretty
Scented scratch and brick.
Nicole, submit that as a
scratch and brick.
I'm gonna put that in my land report.
See?
Scratch and brick.
Hey guys.
It'd be nice if I could smell this Lego set.
I want to smell this. I want to be able to smell it.
All right. Chateau the Hedgehog. What do we? It's fine,
That's
right?
October 1st.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, it said soon. They're the liars, not me. All right. Baby Pig, October 1st. All right. Let's get into the girthy boys. Brent, you're up first.
Burrow?
Main event time.
I keep it thorough.
I want you to go thorough on the Burrow.
When is the Burrow? Is the Burrow September 1st?
Jesus, is it? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Oh my God, there's no date, and I put this on my thumbnail. Brent?
Well, then we don't know.
Well, I'd have no idea. I don't. Let me look.
All right. Brent, either way. Maybe it's October 1st. I told him we'd talk about it. There's some people that love Harry Potter. In particular, they love things that aren't, tan buildings. Let's get into it. This thing's been released, I want to say 4 or 5 times. There's been different Burrows. It's obviously the girthiest, Brent. Talk about what it means in the movie. Talk about what you're seeing here. Talk about where this stacks against other girthy boys that have been out recently, that kind of thing. Girthy boys on the Harry Potter side, of course.
Yeah. So
yep, that's September. There you go. Jay's brick blog.
So we're good.
Yep.
Jay's reliable. Yeah.
He's the most reliable one there is.
Is this $250, Sean?
I believe so.
Okay.
Nicole, do we got a price point? I don't want to X out of this. Hold on.
$260.
Okay, so
US.
$259.99.
Oh, third Burrow. Somebody said it was a 4th or 5th. All right. I was watching a review or something. All right. Take it away, Brent.
All right, so
Where do you want me to start? The outside? Let's start with the outside.
All right, yeah. So looking at the outside of this thing, I think it looks pretty gorgeous. First of all, the Burrow is, where the Weasleys live. So pretty pivotal to the story. Also, I think it is refreshing to see something that's not another piece of Hogwarts or another Hogwarts Express. So sure, we've had a couple play scale Burrows before.
Or something in Diagon, Brent, right?
Yeah. But so I do think this is, just like in Lego Star Wars, how we get so many gray ships, and in Harry Potter, we get so many tan buildings. And so it's nice to have the splash of color. I think every Weasley is present. Let me count them.
I'll give you the. Hold on, I'll give you the.
Because I remember saying
people are calling this the Ginger Battle Pack, is what.
Yeah, Weasley Battle Pack.
That's hilarious.
I love all the bedrooms.
There could be some good Sean candidate figures in here. I'm just saying.
That's very true.
Yeah, your family.
It is. All right. So Brent, I'm sorry. You want? I swear I saw one where they were lined up. I don't know if
it's fine. It's fine.
You probably know them all from memory.
No, I know. I can just look at the go to that front image.
This one?
That's fine.
Okay.
So mom and dad on the far left, that's Bill and Molly. Or not Bill and Molly. Bill's the oldest son. Arthur Weasley and Molly Weasley.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Ron and Harry. Okay. And then I think this is all the rest of the Weasleys. Obviously, that's Jenny there. We already had Ron. Fred and George are going to be on either side of Jenny. And then I feel like in the striped shirt, that's Percy. And then one of those is Bill. Who's the other one? Is that? On the far right, that might not be a Weasley. That might be... I think that's all the Weasleys. There's definitely... Yeah, they definitely got them all. Because I'm thinking of them all in my head, and I'm pretty sure that's all of them.
Charlie is left, Bill is right. They're saying.
Charlie. I didn't say Charlie. There we go. Okay, yeah. So Charlie, Bill, Fred, George, Jenny, Ron, Arthur, Molly, and then obviously Harry's got to be in there. So yeah, at least they have the whole Weasley family in there. So that's kind of cool to see. Thank you, chat, for pointing out the Weasley I didn't name. Yeah, so that's kind of cool that we get the entire Weasley family in here. The classic tilt. I love how much tilt they have right there.
That is pretty flames, yeah.
Yeah, that tilt is iconic. Obviously, the Weasley house is like literally being held together by magic. So I love how it literally looks like it's falling apart, because that's how it is in the movie. Let's open that thing up real quick and look at the inside.
Nicole, are you comfortable playing a real estate agent that's trying to sell this space and describing what is?
I'm loving what Brent is doing here. Like, I feel like he could sell it very, very well.
So you'd bring him in if you were like selling?
I'd bring him in. I'd be the head broker. I'd bring him in to my team. Yeah.
It's like, here's Brent to describe this space. Right?
Yeah.
You probably use the word space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well, we've got a lot of bedrooms in there.
All right, Brent, let's get into some rooms here. We got a Chudley.
Chudley Cannons. I actually don't know what that's referencing. So I'm not sure whose bedroom that is. But I do like the way the bed looks. It looks
got
like
3 different clocks, it looks like.
Well, I like that. I like that these beds and like the carpets are looking like they're kind of on like some type of jumper plate, so you can pop the beds out easily. It looks like. So I like the design of it. I can't tell whose bedroom this is. We had Harpies. I don't know whose bedroom this. I can't tell. That one poster's out of focus. Both of them are out of focus, so I can't tell what those posters say.
Well, it looks like he's maybe a fan of a local team. Like it looks. Is this it looks like a Quidditch player.
It's probably it's the Irish, so that might be Fred or George.
Their high school or something. Yeah.
Well, I know they like the Irish when they watch the World Cup. They're like fans of the Irish, so it could be that. Another bedroom here. This one's looking like I don't know. Honestly, like every time you go to the Burrow in like the movies, like they don't really like go to like every single person's bedroom and like be like, this is this person's bedroom and this one and this one and this one. So I don't know.
Why is it called the Burrow?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's because it's just in a burrow. Percy writing some freaking speech here because he's a prefect at Hogwarts. Like he's basically a snitch. He's a hall monitor basically, and it looks like he's writing some note there like, "Dear Dumbledore, I hope you make me another prefect again this year. I love being a hall monitor and tattletelling on people when they're out past curfew.
Wow.
Please select me again for House Prefect of Gryffindor."
Pretty dang good.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Okay, now we got the kitchen. Okay.
All right, even I know the kitchen.
Nerd score just went up.
Yeah. Can we appreciate Molly's arm printing real quick? The bottom left corner.
Yeah, so good.
Ooh, that sweater arm printing is looking.
Yeah, that's definitely the most heater figure out of all of them.
Yeah, sure. Molly's got some swag.
I think my daughter wore that, and she has the same hair. So. It's like...
First of all, I love Fred and George. Their bedroom, how it's like 2 little twin beds, and they it looks like they got some kind of.
Sorry, Brent, we're getting a lot of requests. Can you do it in that voice for the rest of the time?
And as we look up top, we have Fred and George.
Thank you.
And it looks like they have mid-legs, so this must be depicting them in their 3rd year, maybe. It's kind of honestly a bit of an odd choice because they're quite tall characters. I don't know why they would ever have mid-legs. Kind of weird, not gonna lie. Then we go down into the iconic kitchen. I believe there's some quite amazing features in this kitchen in terms of like some self-washing dishes and things like that. We're seeing some gear mechanisms hiding behind the walls there. So looking pretty awesome. We've got the Burrow is quite a cluttered household. You know, there's like 9 people living in there. So, you know, it's got to be very cluttered. A lot of different colors going on in there. Moving back around to another picture here. Wait, what? Why is it? It's because it's partially open. I was like, why does it look so weird? Anyway, so as you can see here, we've got the lifestyle model looking like she's appreciating the build very much. It does look quite girthy. I believe it's coming in at about 2,400 some pieces. So, you know, if you worry about the price per piece, yeah, it's around there. But like I said, I think it's fantastic that they have all the Weasleys in there. Of course, including Harry, because what is a Harry Potter set without including Harry? Clever Pig coming in with a comment here saying, "Is this ACOB or Brick Clicker stream?" Yeah, I'm not sure there, mate. I was talking like Percy Weasley, and then the Brick Clicker just kind of came out. It's probably a play on Burrow in an English division land. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why exactly it's called the Burrow. Anyways,
I would
looking
just
at
like
here,
to point out that this is an unmarried woman for whatever.
Hey, somebody find her take her on a date. She's a Harry Potter fan.
For real.
Anyways, I think overall it's a beautiful set. We've only seen the Burrow a few times, and
here you go, Brent. This might give you This might give you a clue of whose room this is.
They are. This might. I don't know which bedroom because here's the reason why. Oh wait, what's this? Cannons. Okay, so there's a Quidditch poster on the wall. I don't know. They're all fans of Quidditch.
I know nothing about it, but I'm guessing they're minor league or smaller.
Here's one thing I love. Go back. Okay, you see how their beds are tilted?
Yeah.
It's to offset the tilt of the building, so that way the beds are leveled. That's amazing. That's a really cool detail right there.
Wow. All right.
That's a really cool.
Everybody can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the top half of the Burrow is literally tilted, so that offsets the tilt to make it level. That's amazing. Shout out to Molly Weasley.
Shout out.
Here is the little feature where obviously, in the Chamber of Secrets, you see the Burrow for the first time. Harry walks in there and he's all mind blown, holy shit, these dishes are cleaning themselves. Oh, I love magic. Wow. So yeah, it looks like there's a little mechanism that moves that little brush right there to make it look like it's
sick.
Scrubbing.
Brent, you've been increased to a 9 out of 10 nerd with this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sick.
There you go.
I really love the way that kind of hand soap.
Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy moly! What?
Come on, Max.
You
miss
kidding?
you.
Max,
we
come
got
on
Max. In. Look at that panel.
That's a true.
Guys,
this panel would look better if it had
Sean looks
Max
so bored. No, I'm learning here. It's fine.
Hey,
but we got Max from West Coast Bricks. Guys, look, we talked about it behind the scenes. We'll get a full scale ACOP reunion. We'll blow it up. We'll get the 4 of us. It'll be good. Coming soon. What was the rumor, Nicole? October, I believe, somewhere in there.
I believe he said October was the rumor.
All right, October. We could do that leak.
I think he said after September.
Yeah. So, guys, we'll have a full blown the OG4. It'll be good. Maybe we bring back the hot list. It'll be fun, Brent.
Ooh, the hot list.
The hot list.
What
yeah.
you guys? The hot list was.
We do got to bring back some old segments for that. Yeah, for sure.
We got to do. What was it? The Brentrospective.
Brentrospective. The hot list. I there's a small set, a very small $10 Lego City set that I really have been appreciating lately. Oh, this is really cool. But anyways, there's been a set catching my eye lately that's been making me think of the Brentrospective segment that we haven't done in a while.
By the way, I like this set because it has the official ACOB teal in it. I just want to point that out.
That is.
Well, so this flue system is incredible. So for those of you that don't know about the flue system, one of the methods of traveling in Harry Potter is they have this magic powder and they
does this drop him off in Diagon? I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It mistakenly drops him off in Nocturne Alley because he doesn't say Diagon Alley clearly enough, so it puts him in Nocturne Alley a couple blocks over. Anyways, so the flue system, I love that that's in here. I love that they even made the pieces green because when characters use the flue system, it's green magicness around them. So the fact that the little corkscrew piece is green fits into that beautifully. That's amazing. What else do we got? Oh, wait, go back. There's also a scene when there's a scarf knitting itself, and that's what that is to the right of Harry.
Oh, okay.
That's the scarf that's knitting itself. Oh, and they even have the little cup for the flue powder.
That looks like it might be printed.
That's a sticker, homie.
Sticker.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a sticker.
That's a sticker.
You can see the 2 different shades of red.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, go to that next one. Yeah, okay, so this is just kind of a good. Oh, there's 2 pigs. So they do have pigs at the burrow. You know, they be raising pigs there. So there's 2 pigs down there in the little pigsty. So that's awesome. Yeah, and I mean, I think that's about everything so far, guys. I mean, I do kind of. I don't know. I guess I expected it to maybe be a little bit bigger because we have had like some decent sized burrows in the past that were like around $100. So I don't know. I'm sure it'll look a lot bigger in person. But yeah, I mean, I'm not underwhelmed. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm just kind of whelmed on this one. You know, I'm not like disappointed or over the moon.
Cool.
It is cool. It is cool. I think in person, I'll finally get to kind of see the scale of it because I've spent some time with the other burrows in the past that were decently sized. So yeah, I'm all here for it. I can't wait till Nicole, you should get this and review it.
I should.
Yeah,
I should. It's been a while since I've seen the
Some
Harry Potter
Potter?
movies. Yeah, and read. I can't even remember the last time I read the books.
I almost have Tyler convinced to watch the movies, and Sean, you won't be far behind.
The movies are great. I
No, I
really
need
love
to
the
do it.
movies.
Dude, Tyler's been texting me like stuff about Harry Potter. I'm like, dude, I love that you're curious. This is amazing. Like, shout out to Tyler.
You got to watch them around Christmas time. That's like the time,
Dude,
you know?
Harry Potter 1 is a Christmas movie. Changed my mind.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Harry Potter 1 is a Christmas movie. There's that scene when freaking Hagrid is like dragging in that giant Christmas tree. And
Yeah.
It's all snowy, and it's just so.
That's the one.
Christopher Columbus knows how to direct a nice, feel good, coming of age childhood story movie type thing. He's good at that. Nightmare.
All right, let's get into Nightmare.
Now, I know
That's
Nicole
that-
knows more about this than me,
That's
so
my
we'll,
shit.
we'll let Nicole take. Do you have this yet, Nicole?
I just
Yeah,
want
I
to
have
start
a
off by
sugar
getting the
bear.
elephant out
Did
of
you-
the room. Here, hold on. I
Did
just
you
wanna-
post a review yet, or you kid? Or now you can.
Yeah,
You guys
I
hear
think
me?
it's been up for like a couple weeks. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
All right. I just want to get the elephant out of the room on this one real quick. Nightmare Before Christmas, acronym NBC, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the No Boogie collection to me. I don't look, everything is great, right? But we've got to get the lack of Boogie is very disturbing. Now I
I
know
have
there's
the
some
lowdown on that.
thank God, because the likelihood that we get more, sure, maybe. Nicole, give us the lowdown. I love most things about this, but so close to glory. Go ahead, take it away.
So we had a designer interview that included the fan designer too. And the reason why Boogie's not in there is because this is a scene snippet. These snippet scenes don't take place underground where Boogie is located. And then additionally, these characters were all approved by the IP partner, which is Disney, and they made no mention of putting Boogie in. So there was that. And then the third reason was because Simon, I believe it was Simon who was the fan designer, he did not include Boogie. So there was 3 reasons why Boogie was not included. Which I don't think that Boogie is so much the issue, but the kids, Lock, Shock, and Barrel need masks.
I agree.
That was my
I agree,
issue.
but to me, like,
Yeah, Nightmare is Boogie.
well, no, I agree. I'm not even gonna. Your reasons are valid. I'm gonna set Boogie aside for a second. This mayor might be, and the fact that Lockstock they look pretty good to me. Lack of masks and all, like I get it, but to me, like if you're a Figgy person, those 4 alone are just like amazing. I think.
The mayor and Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Yes.
Santa's pretty cool though. He's
No,
got a
they're all
couple
like.
torso.
There's not. I don't think there's a horrible one in the bunch.
Oh no,
I'm
there
just-
isn't. No, they're all
I'm just
fire.
saying, like those 4, like Mayor alone is like. Sometimes there's like a
Legit.
there's like a fig that sells a set. That Mayor is like, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we have coffee cups of just the Mayor. Like it's pretty amazing, Nicole. You can picture it, but
The mayor is
mean,
legit.
the Mayor is
He's
insane.
legit. He's legit.
Insane.
Like the printing and everything looks.
It's crazy. You got Zero down there.
Zero's legit.
Now, Brent, I don't know how big a fan you are. Is this a multi-watch for you? Have you seen it? What's going on?
I've seen it like once ever, and it was a long time ago.
No, this is one of those ones you got to just like really, you just got to run it in the background like 100 times, you know?
Yeah. No, I know it's a classic. I just, I never went full send on this one.
Nicole, I'm going to ask you a question.
Mm.
Ooh, yeah. See, that lineup is really good to me.
I'll say this. I called that they were going to do Woody legs for Jack Skeleton.
You did.
I called that
many months ago.
I did call that.
Yep.
Now, Nicole, would you rather have the little mini sort of builds of each location, or could you have seen them doing something with just this and going nuts and making a more artsy style? Or are you happy that all these these buildings are represented? What do you think? Because I'm kind of like, we could have just done that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, but they're not going to make a line. So is that why they kind of moved to do it like this, you think?
Well, so the fan designer, he originally only had Spiral Hill. Like that was
okay.
like,
well, there you go.
So
Maybe
that's what he
why.
had because he made it for the CMF line. And then he added the other two buildings. Personally, I think that the other two buildings with Spiral Hill look awesome because there's not like in the movie, I don't think there's a right angle in the movie. Like, so they had, they nailed the angles of it. Despite the fact that, people were complaining about Jack's house not being like as exaggerated, but I think they did a pretty good job. I don't know. Like, I was pleasantly surprised because when I got the box, I was like, oh, this looks kind of small. But
yeah. Now, what's the piece? What's the element for the moon there? Or
I know. I think it's got to be
paper from the Polaroid camera.
Ah, okay.
It's like that thick.
Oh, so that isn't a plastic brick piece?
No, I can grab it. It's like a. It's right here.
Could you grab it and maybe flop it around a little bit, for lack of a better term?
I always thought it was just like one of those rounded tiles, but I guess it's.
Brent, review the piece. I gotta run up real quick.
So it's
it's like I don't know if you can see. It's like attached, and then it literally is like that card stock that they used for the Polaroid camera. Like it's like a thicker.
Wow.
I believe it was called a textile. Like it was a textile type of thing.
So it's not like the plasticky like a ship sail. It's more papery.
It's like
cardboardy.
It's
ASMR.
like ASMR.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, so I guess like they were asking the question like why it wasn't brick built and it would have just like upped the price for no reason because like it would have used way more bricks than you need. And
no, I think it came out looking really good. Like
it was. I thought it was just like a picture in the background of the box.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize it was actually like physically.
It's actually
a thing.
Because I mean to be real, like they probably could have not done that and it would have been fine. But I think that like yellow hue behind them in that scene really is kind of a.
And this color yellow, but like what's cool is like behind it you have like whole.
Cool. A little Easter egg kind of
things underneath it too. So it is like, I was pleasantly surprised.
I definitely could have I could have seen them taking the route of like a $80 mosaic and it just being that.
For sure.
Yeah. I wouldn't have. Yeah.
I am like
glad. Now are Jack Skeleton's arms the long arms too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, it's
I figured they would be. I mean, just because
who told me it might have been if someone told me like with the way the legs are, they're not able to print past a certain point, which is why like it doesn't go all the way down.
Yeah.
Which I was like, how could you not print all the way down? Like should be able to print but I guess
Probably just because they just don't use those legs that much.
yeah, because
I mean,
they
it's
think they
been
were used
for
for like Avatar and
Woody and Avatar. That's it. You're
Yeah.
wearing a Bluey shirt. That's
I
amazing.
am.
Sorry, I just got distracted by that. That's amazing.
I need Woody. I need Woody. I need Bluey,
Bluey
Lego to
Lego.
be. I need Bluey Lego. Like
I
Peppa
mean-
Pig sounds fun. Love that
Mhm.
for some people, but I need
Yeah.
Bluey. I need like
I think
it's gotta be coming, right?
It's so possible.
Yeah.
You know,
Is it on?
it's
Is it on
so
ideas? Like I feel like how many? Someone
I don't
has
know.
to have submitted it, right?
I don't know because I feel like we were just going through ideas stuff a couple weeks ago. But like, Sean, do you know if anyone submitted anything Bluey into ideas? Don't ask how we got there. But
Yeah, no.
Oh shoot! Look,
yeah, it's like a bricker build style.
10,000,
10,000.
bro.
When did
come
this
on.
happen?
Give me
Oh
Bluey
man,
Lego.
I want Bluey.
Give me Bluey Lego.
I think it'd be a mistake to do it as a Duplo.
Oh,
Oh, they
please,
can't
no.
do it as
Yeah.
a Duplo.
No,
No. If they did it as a Duplo, I'd be
Bluey is too universally liked by, like it's my 2-year-old's favorite show, but also
it's my favorite show.
My
Could we
9-year-old
get
loves it. I love it.
what
Yeah,
what
like,
so 4+
so
wouldn't
good.
get, they could stretch it to 6 maybe.
Well, like a
6 is the
5+
oldest they
type
would
of
go.
deal.
No, 6 would be the oldest they would go.
I think 6 is
So many
perfect
parents
because
love
Bluey
though.
Bluey is 6 in universe, so I feel like 6 would be perfect for it. No,
I'm saying that'd be
Bluey-
the cap. That would be the cap. It would go.
Yeah. Bluey would be so good, man. Like, I would love if they did Bluey. Like, cool.
Ooh, Lake with the truth here. Duplo, Peppa, or System Gabby? What sold better? Gabby does not sell at all.
They did make it System Gabby.
Yeah, they did. Gabby's
So-
not Duplo.
Gabby is not Duplo. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I would be so on board if they made Bluey. We got to talking about Bluey because I just now noticed that she's wearing a Bluey sweatshirt.
Oh yeah,
so-
no, I saw that right off the rip.
I need Bluey like as soon as possible.
Could you imagine if and here's the thing, like if they did like a Bluey house, like they could also do like Lucky's dad's house, and it's like just right there in the backyard.
Like have a whole system, like Bluey's house, like you know what I mean, like a whole little neighborhood.
They could literally just do Muffin's electric car.
Gabby
like
is friends. It doesn't count. It's kind of. Yeah.
Imagine, Nicole. Imagine.
Toy Story was 4+. That's what I'm saying.
I would go insane.
it was
I would
4+.
go insane.
All right. So closing takes on Nightmare. We're gonna rank all 3 of these, by the way, at the end, real quick. But look, my final take on Nightmare is like, I like it. It just seems like a little bit thin. I just would have wanted like all of it put into one more like girthier build, And I don't know if it's the moon, or I don't know if it's, but then we would have maybe gotten the mayor. So like,
So I thought that, Sean.
Okay.
Like legitimately.
Because you were like, it's a little 3
When I
tinies
unboxed
versus
it, I
a
was
girthy
like-
boy. We're all about girth. We know that.
I expected it to be in like in a bigger box. Like
so in hand the box is dinky.
in hand the box is like, I opened it and I was like, because I was expecting a couple sets at Zelda
like
and
3
this one.
towers. Yeah.
And I was like, it's a little thin. When I built it, it definitely felt bigger than I expected. I liked it once I built it. It's one of those.
It's a bigger footprint, but it because it's not one like chunky build. It kind of I could see how it would be.
Yeah.
A little misleading there. But
Lego
No, I
Granny
get-
Mobile would be amazing. Yes, I agree.
Dude, so many things from Bluey they could do.
Is it the Jaws set size box, Nicole?
Where's my Jaws box?
Jaws box.
I'm like looking around. I'd say it's comparable to the Jaws size box.
All right.
Although, where is the
So yeah, that's my take. I mean, I think here's what I'm most happy about though with the Nightmare set is, and I hate saying this, but it's only 200. You know, they could have taxed people a lot more than
It's
that.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair price. for
Yeah, I
what-
think it's like fairly priced. Exactly. The tax was not heavy on that.
tax was not heavy at all.
You're getting most of the primary characters, which is a great thing. You're getting a refreshed main duo. That's good. The mayor is like, I don't know. It's
I gotta
brick
watch
built.
this movie.
It might be it's one of my figs of the year for sure.
Yeah, I gotta watch the movie now so I know like.
And I don't know if everybody caught it, but Brent, and when you see it too, but his head like swivels around. It's like one of the best uses of like a.
The mayor guy. Oh, here's the.
No, I'm just saying like having a faces on both sides of the head.
Oh, okay.
Let me so like Zelda versus, if this makes, where is that camera?
There you go.
So the same size as Zelda,
Oh,
but like
Zelda's a little girthier.
yeah.
that was way girthier than this one.
Yeah.
Jaws, like the Jaws box is like, I think if I remember, I think it's like a little bit smaller. I don't know. But then again, like when they send us these, they don't tell us what the price point is. So I was in my head thinking this was going to be like
300.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a $300 set, like, because these came in at the same time. But for the price, I was like, okay, it's definitely worth it. And it's a lot bigger than it leads on the internet. It looks kind of like empty. It doesn't photograph well.
Nicole, Lake is saying you couldn't get to the Jaws box because you had to like remove the barge box before getting to it. Can you confirm or deny that?
Well, the box behind me actually is this one.
Ah,
That box is girthy.
dude,
This
I
box
saw
is
like a
girthy.
tattooey. I saw the colors like whoa.
You're like, look at that being no. This was a day one for me. I bought that. So we have a whole little pile of things back here, but no, anything that I receive is in a different room. It never gets risky in here.
All right.
So
There you go. Yeah, it's good. There's been a lot of accidentals. We know that.
A lot of accidents.
oh no, I'm careful.
All right. Last but certainly not least, The Legend of Zelda. Now, Nicole, I don't remember in all our chats if you're a big. I need to share screen here. A big Zelda person, but are you? I don't know your level of Zelda love. I don't.
So that was like one of the first games I beat on 64.
Okay, so you're Ocarina girl. Yeah,
I'm an Ocarina girl. Breath of the Wild, I'm still playing. Like I haven't finished it.
it's the greatest game of all time.
It's great. It's an amazing game, but I haven't had a chance to finish it. So, yes, but I would say I am a Zelda girly. Would classify.
Yeah, me not so much.
Hey, so you've never played one, right, Brent?
I've played Breath of the Wild for like an hour.
All right.
It's intense.
It is intense.
No,
I mean,
I
that's a
know
lot
it's
to jump
fantastic.
into if you
It
don't
is.
know, like. But no,
No,
this
I know
one,
it's a fantastic game.
yeah, definitely coming home. If you're into Zelda whatsoever, it's like you got to go with the Deku. Like it's, I don't even know where to start with this. I will say this. I love that. At first, I was like, "Why are you doing the 2-in-1?" But like, I get it. You're going to be able to capture. I mean, Nicole is a perfect example, right? Like, you finished one, you've got Breath of the Wild represented, you've got Ocarina represented as well, and you got the figures sort of spanning both of those. So it makes sense. Now, do you have a review up of this or a build of this, Nicole?
I
Have you
do.
bought this?
I
Okay.
do.
All right. I thought I saw it. So talk to me about the $300 price point, because per duck, per a couple reviews, I think the original concern was this had like the ultimate IP tax on it. What I've generalized is this is a lot girthier in hand than maybe people thought, and maybe it's not quite to 300, but it's not as far off as people thought. Is that fair as far as the build?
If you are building the Breath of the Wild build, it is a $300 set, just because the Master Sword pedestal like plugs in, so it like the square footage is huge.
Right.
If you were building Ocarina, like you have so many pieces left over, and you still get the Master Sword pedestal, which is cool, but like it's a much smaller build. I think that the play features make up for like some of it, but you can't skate around the fact that like it is you're paying for the Nintendo nostalgia tax on it.
For sure. The
And people
treehouse
will want to buy two. That's the issue.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's really a $600 set because people want to buy two.
The treehouse, Nicole, I'm looking at it here.
Mhm.
If this was like, it looks like an ideal G-dub. What is the what was the castle set that was the tree, the Forestman hideout? Yeah.
Yeah.
Close-ish to that. Is that fair to say with this? A little smaller, I guess, but the treehouse here.
So I never actually built my GWP of the Forestman hideout.
But I'm just saying, like, eyeball
I'd
on
say
it, right?
I
It's
would
in the
say
range.
comparable, yeah. I'd put it at like a $25 to $30 set.
That's what I was going to ask you. If you
Yeah.
had to assign a dollar value.
Yeah, I'd say 25 to 30 with the minifig, maybe a little more.
They probably would have pushed this to 40 and had some weird side builds if they were going to release this. But
For
I
sure.
cannot stress enough that including this is what really sort of bridged the gap from 250 to 300 for me personally, because obviously I don't know offhand. I don't recall if it's, yeah, it's definitely more than one of the games started here, but I mean, him starting in the tree, just kind of waking up.
That's like classic Ocarina, like
yeah.
consciousness. Like,
Yeah. But this sort of start, is the start of the game. My point is, I guess, as a side build, this is like almost as good as it gets. You know what I mean?
and if I remember, I think it's been a while. If I remember, I think that the whole build begins with that, which is even cooler. So it's like you begin this set with that, and you get to keep that regardless of whether you build Breath of the Wild or Ocarina.
And that's how the game starts.
That's how the game starts.
Yeah.
You get to keep the side builds, and you get to keep all of like the little Deku sprouts and like all that. You get to keep everything built.
Now, Brent, you might be bored out of your mind, but you get that. That's pretty cool. He starts as a dude in a treehouse. Like that's cool that they tied that in.
No, I mean I like Breath of the Wild. I like Zelda. I own Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna play it eventually.
It's like Zelda. I love that guy.
I have a friend who I know his name is Link.
Roger Zelda.
I have a friend who is a very casual, like not even like he doesn't. I don't even think he owns any Lego outside of like what his kids have. But when he saw this was coming out, he's like, "I'm buying two." And I'm like,
yeah.
Are you sure you want to buy two? I mean, buy two if you want, but he's like, I want to display both. I got to display both.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We need Derek in the Lego group right now. Nicole, imagine if the G-dub for this was the gold cartridge and it could plug into the NES set.
Stop it. That would be so sick.
Oh, yeah.
And Nicole, if you didn't have that NES set, what would you do if you got that gold cartridge?
Oh, I would display that proudly.
No, but you'd buy the NES and jam it in there.
Oh, I would. Isn't it retired though?
I don't think so. That thing's been out since '89.
Yeah. No, that's sick.
Derek might have the most heater comment of the night right now.
Yeah, that is the heater comment of the night.
Jesus.
That hits hard.
Zelda's a game? I thought it was a show or something.
Oh my god.
She knows what to write in the land letter now. No, she'll put it in there. Yeah.
I'll put it in there. I'm taking notes. Whatever you guys are saying, I will
See,
put it back. I do. My
NES
reports
is
are very
retiring
thorough.
this year, I believe.
Perfect.
So, fun fact. I think I've mentioned it, Brent, a few times, but the NES set. First one I ever bought for investment purposes. Do you remember the story, Brent?
Ooh.
Yeah, I do. That was like the second episode we ever did.
Was it? All right. So Nicole, I don't know if you heard this, but like I was just getting, when you're in that like buying everything phase, I was like, when you're first getting into it, I was like, oh my God, the NES set's coming out. And my sneakerhead mentality clicked in. And I'm like, I saw the limit was two or three. It's probably 2. And I was like studying and figuring it out. Midnight hits. I buy 2 immediately. And I'm like, oh, this is great. Because I'm just like watching.
3 years later.
Well, but everybody's like freaking out over this NES set. Just like normies,
Yeah.
And of course, I'm a major Nintendo head and becoming a Lego head. And I buy 2. Because I'm like, oh man, as soon as they come in, I'm flipping this one and like da-da-da. And then I quickly learned that it is not limited in any way. Like they restocked and now I have 2 NES sets, which by the way, it's fine.
AFOL mistakes. Hey, but you know what?
One is built. No, I'm still going to do the hold. Look, bottom line is it's a much longer hold.
It's going
when this retires, we'll do all right. I think
you never know. There was a price hike in the middle of it being out.
Maybe, but I do
think could have went up.
But I think it was $250 or $3. Somebody will tell us in the Girth Gang, but it was $250 or $3 when I bought it. And
Metroid
I'm like,
would be so sick.
The day that thing retires, it'll be I'll be able to profit, but 4 years later on the second one.
Yeah, for
what
sure.
Do you think about Metroid, Sean?
Lego head. I think I did Lego head. I think I said that. Metroid would be.
We got some chatter in the chat about how cool Metroid would be.
Well, I brought up a comment earlier that goes a little underrated. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. There it is. Backroads with always heater comments. Are these the first figs out of the Nintendo IP? No, because of Animal Crossing. Yeah, close. Yeah. Yep.
So, okay.
And yeah, Animal Crossing.
Is there another one?
So there's so Metroid,
I don't think so.
Metroid would be cool, but what's the other game where it's like a kid in a suit and he's blue? Someone help me in the chat. Someone in the chat knows what I'm talking about. Video game.
Oh, it's on
Hive sighting. Suit. Is this Hive? Have you been here and I missed you? I'm sorry, but Hive is here. Nicole, we got to show respect to Hive.
The guy.
There's a salute. Nicole, by the way, he's going to be back with a fury, so to speak. Brick World 25.
Hive, was Hive at this Brick World? I can't remember.
No. He was at 24.
He was at 24.
Or 23.
23. But he wasn't at 24.
No.
He was not. He had an unfortunate injury.
Oh, no.
Mega Man. That would be another really cool.
Hive wasn't MIA. He was just missed. That's what it was.
Missed.
He was missed. The Hivester.
Mega Man would be really. That's what this is, right? Mega Man.
Mega Man's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, but that's Nintendo, right?
It's Capcom, but it was made. But it was made famous on Nintendo, so that's fair.
Yeah, Mega Man would be cool.
So anyway, I don't know. I just feel like
you buy 2, you sell the figs.
That's true. Oh man, they got the Koroks. There's so much I could go nuts about here, but they got Majora's Mask on there. It's
sick. It's sick.
It's so sick. I mean, Brent. Brent, you don't know much about it, but
I don't know what.
I know you're a horror fan, but like, just you got to admit that's a sick print right there.
And there are no stickers,
There's
guys.
0 stickers.
0.
Right up your alley, Sean.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, no stickies.
This is tough, Nicole, because we can't assign Brent a casual weekend like he can assign me and say, Sean, watch these 8 Harry Potter movies and get into it. You know what I mean? This is like a different sort of feeling to get somebody into Zelda.
I gotta just play Breath of the Wild. I have it.
Nah, you gotta experience, you know.
That is the first time I've thought about this, because I run around and tell people Breath of the Wild is by far the best game I've ever played. It's not even close. But like, you have to build to that, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, if you had no basis, Nicole, because I read reviews and see people talk about it like, it's kind of mid, you know, compared to other open world games or whatever.
You need to, I feel like you need to sink some serious, that's a game you have to sink serious hours into to get like the most out of it.
But I'm saying to even appreciate it before you sink those hours in, you need to get the lore going and like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But even like this set threw me for a loop. Like Ocarina, like I thought I knew Ocarina really well, but like there were some Easter eggs like hidden in the tree, and I was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Are they the stones? Like, what are they?" I found out later. Everyone, the internet loves to tell you when you're wrong, which I can appreciate, right? Like, I don't get offended.
More engagement, right?
Yeah, no, it's not even. I don't even care about the engagement. Like, tell me when I'm wrong. I'd love to hear it.
Because you want to learn genuinely. Yeah.
I genuinely, like, if I made a mistake, like, don't just let me sit there like an idiot. Tell me. It's like having something in your teeth and like your buddy doesn't tell you that it's in your teeth. Like, help me out.
Guys, come get some dubs in the chat. That's why Nicole is the coolest. Come on, guys.
Like, tell me I'm wrong. I'd love to hear it.
See, Nicole, Jesus.
So yeah, they were like, those are the arrows. I was like, oh shit, you're right. It's like, I forgot. That was like 1997. I was like, sorry, it's been like more than 25 years.
Hive. I like to tell people when they're wrong.
I know he does.
It's funny.
That's the best part about Hive. That's what makes Hive Hive.
We got some dubs going on.
Fly too close, you might get stung.
We got multi-dubs going on.
Oh, dubs. Nice. Thank you.
The lover. That's such a good analogy.
What's he say? Oh, yeah. You don't tell me what's in my teeth? I'm pissed at you.
That's true. Yeah.
You're not real. You're not like, tell me when I'm wrong. No, I mean, listen, don't be a jerk about it. Don't be like, you idiot.
It depends on who it is, though, Nicole. Like, if you and I were standing there, picture us, right? We're in the lobs, we're hanging out.
Yeah, the lobs.
And I walked up to you and I go, my God, what is that shit on your face?
I'd be like, thanks, bro.
You wouldn't think any, but you just said don't be rude. It depends on the person, I think.
Yeah. But then if I'm hanging out, like vice versa though, if I'm hanging out with someone who doesn't tell me that there's stuff in my teeth, I'm like, I don't trust you at all.
Or that moment you've been around people like for a while and you go in the bathroom and you like see like something in your teeth or something, you're like, oh my God, why has no one told me?
I'm like,
this is why I love this group. Hive's like, no, please be a jerk about it. Moments, nope, I must stay polite. And then Brickhead Brad chimes in with, I want a Star Fox R-Wing. And it's like, dude,
it's like 25 different things.
Dude, I too want a Star Fox. Dude, Nicole, a Star Fox set?
Woo! Can you imagine?
Dude.
Don't get me hyped. I'll get so hyped.
A Star Fox set. Oh man.
That would send me. That would send me. We would peak. That would be peak. No, Bluey would be peak, but that comes. Yeah, actually,
Floored, minifig scale Mario Kart. Well, sort of. We got that coming.
Yeah.
Even Hive, I like when Hive gets a little soft. So he's like, he does miss Star Fox.
Yeah, he's got heart. Hive has heart. He doesn't let people know about it though.
You know what I like about Upgrade? You know what I love about Hive is when you touch on something that he's like into, he just melts back down to like, yeah, I love that.
but I love Angry Hive. Like that's like where
it's the best.
That's what feels like home to me.
God damn it. Yeah, Nicole, we were having a conversation and you said Bluey.
See, that's what I mean, right? You gotta like bring him back. Like you
He's
can't
got
have Hive.
his soft spots
Hive can't be
underneath
too
that
sentimental.
furious core. You know.
Oh no, he's always furious, but that core
By the way,
can rupture
guys,
at any point.
the 100 of you here, do us a fave.
Gotta like and subscribe.
Dude, you got to go to Hive. Forget the night. Is it Thursday? It's not Thursday. It's our show. Friday, Saturday, whenever he decides to do them. He does these tremendous streams where he just goes off on stuff. I think the boys would super enjoy it. And Hive, we got to get you back in here for a show soon.
Yes, I know when Hive's
yes,
doing
King
well.
Sean. Deck, you don't have to do that.
I know when Hive's going well when Sean like sends me a little DM and he's like, "Bro, Hive's spitting truth right now."
Yeah.
Go in.
I'll send
"It's
Nicole. I'm like,
time."
he's going nuts.
He's going nuts. I'm like, yes.
Dude, the best is because like I usually work kind of late on Fridays. Well, I work Friday and Saturday, but like I'm usually working late when he's Hive streaming. Like the best is like I get off work, I get some food. And like while I'm in like the drive-through for my food, I get the notification that the Hive stream is about to start. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, it's a good night, baby. I'm off work. I'm getting food. I'm about to play some video games and listen to Hive.
I'll be honest. The most into Lego Brent has been lately is like when he'll be like, "Bro, it's starting," and he'll send me a link about the Hive streams. The Hive stream is the hottest stream in the game going.
It's my favorite one personally.
It is. Watch. It's better than this.
What was the one where Hive was like completely losing his mind?
The Dune set.
The Dune set.
The Dune set. That was the best
Dune
one.
Set. That was iconic.
That was iconic. That was the best. Hive never changed.
Derek, so Hive breaks out in his streams? Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, that's gentle. That's a gentle term.
He has a specific stream dedicated to
pigs like pure and fury is like grilled cheese on a lazy Sunday. Just what the doctor ordered.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Rex says Hive spits hot fire.
He does. He does.
You guys making me feel sexy right now. Well, you deserve it, Hive. I mean, I've
Hive's gonna get extra spicy in his next one. He's gonna find like a fire topic.
Making me feel pretty sexy.
Freaking love it.
That's amazing.
It's so good.
Oh man.
Probably the only stream that loses membos. What Hive
what are you talking about?
What is Hive like? Upset people and they leave? What is he saying, Rex? He's gonna rant about our next. Dude, please do, Hive. He's rant like, about our nice comments and be like, "These are so contrived. These are a bunch of."
It's like these fakers.
Yeah, he's like they're phony. Like
they never liked me.
They never liked me.
They say these things to draw views.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So guys, Hive loves society. Full book. Yeah, you guys if you haven't watched the Brick Hive, dude, you're missing out. Sunday mornings, Good Morning Brick World, completely different side. He is the Jekyll and Hyde of our world. I'll tell you that.
Dude,
it's
no kidding.
Amazing. All right, so that's Zelda, everybody. So as we wind down the girthy 3-set review, let's stack rank them. Now, obviously, Brent, I wouldn't fault you because Burrow is the one you're closest with.
Yeah.
We're going to go 3, 2, 1 around the room. Nicole, I think have you had all 3 in hand, or do you have the Burrow? I forget.
I don't have the Burrow. No, I don't think I don't have Harry Potter in my list.
All right. We'll start with Nicole. You don't have that one in your hand, but you've touched.
I've touched.
You felt. You know what it feels like, smells like, all that stuff. Rank the 3, 3, 2, 1, based on what you know right here, right now. And maybe for a little extra spice, if you're heading into the Lego store and you're advising our friends out there watching, what are you doing? And you can say if you want to wait for all of them to be a sale, is there any worth FPJ? Let us know.
All right. So Zelda, Nightmare, Burrow. And that's hard.
3, 2, 1 countdown style.
2, 1, 3.
Or did you say 1, 2, 3? How are you ranking?
1, 2, 3. Like number
said
1 is
2, 1,
Zelda.
3.
Number 2
Okay.
is
I thought I said
Nightmare.
countdown. Sorry.
Number 3. Okay, so Burrow, Nightmare, Zelda, which is hard because Nightmare was like one of the first movies I ever saw in theaters. So, that's, and I watch it like many, many times a year. So, I don't know. It's tough. I want to tie them, but I can't. So I'd have to say like just Zelda's just a little bit better. Best price. I think how much is the Burrow?
$270. I feel like Nightmare is the deal, just not because it's just the cheapest, but I feel like
no. So the Burrow isn't it 3x something in a gift with purchase? I would go Burrow.
Really?
I would go Burrow.
What's the 3x? Lake is referencing it, but what are we getting with that? Lake?
I don't know what 3. I don't know. I've heard something about 3x, which sounds like a good deal.
Is there a unique Burrow G-Dub? We might be able to get Brent out of the slumber.
I don't know.
Release.
Yeah.
So you've got the Harry Potter GWP. What's the other one? What are the other ones that come out?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not up to date on GWPs.
She was sent those courtesy of the Lego group.
All thoughts and opinions are my own.
There you go.
What else? Chat, what are the GWPs? Whatever. So I would say Burrow. And then, for Halloween, I would just October 1st, I would be lining right up for that Nightmare.
Yeah. Brickhead Brad, are we going to get Sammy Sullivan on the show? It's in the works. You already know.
Yeah, Nightmare would be a better buy on like October 1st.
But here's the thing, like here's the risk you run into, right? Like no one's in Halloween mode right now. October 1st, people are going to be in Halloween mode. Then it's going to be like impossible to get. It's like Hocus Pocus. It's going to be impossible to get. So
you're advising maybe a big buy on that? Yeah, because
I would do the big buy for your. I would do the Burrow if you're into that. Then I would, maybe have a mid-month snack and grab that Nightmare set.
That's why she's the best. She understands what the mid-month
the mid-month snack gets you to the next first.
Nicole, when you go to the mall and you're picking these up, what are you gonna have afterwards? A lot of people talk about, are you a food court? Or do you
I'm a bubble tea girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to have bubble tea.
But at that point, hold on. Bubble tea, now you're into 11 a.m., right? Yeah. What's the lunch? Are we doing a home lunch? Are we doing a pickup? What are we doing?
Sometimes I'll do like Qdoba because they got like the best queso to chip ratio. Like, sorry, I hate to tell you, like Chipotle's portions are like it's terrible. You give me like a little thing that's offensive. That offends me.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Do you feel it's completely necessary though to have a meal after dropping like a 5-piece at a Lego?
Oh yeah, that's called
hungry.
Lego tax.
Yeah.
That's like a natural thing. Then I go to box lunch, which is even, more of a tax.
Right.
So
nothing fits me there, so it's a non-issue. But I'm like, look at these medium shirts.
They're tiny shirts. Like even I have trouble squeezing. But yeah, I would say I get the bubble tea. That holds me over in the car. It gets me like amped. Then I go to Qdoba. Or I get sushi. There's unlimited sushi by the mall, so I'll do that.
Oh, they have an all you care. Wow.
All you care? Yes, sushi.
All right, Brent. 3, 2, 1. Count them down. The girth temper. It's happening.
I guess I'm putting Nightmare at the bottom just because I only saw the movie once a long time ago. Don't really remember anything about it. I know I would like Zelda, but I just haven't really put in the time for the game, so I'll go Zelda Tree second, and I'll put the Burrow at my number 1. I know
it makes sense.
Like,
yeah.
You're stupid.
No, you got a homer.
Brent, I just did the same thing.
I can't be a poser and be like Zelda number 1, like, but I've not really played the game, so I can't be a poser. I got to go with what I know.
True,
but objectively, I would say maybe my favorite one to look at is probably the Zelda Tree.
Yeah, I agree.
Gorgeous. That's a West Talbot special right there.
all things considered, I would
Same.
go Burrow, Nightmare, and then Zelda for me.
Yeah.
I think Nicole gave the most sound advice. If you're in the position like me where you're torn between Zelda and Nightmare and Magic Moments, chimed in as well. I can see a scenario where Nightmare is sold out for a while and you might miss that window of. By the way, I've already gotten pre-approval. We're going to put it on the mantle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got wife pre-approval. It's a
big
credit.
Sean.
It's a credit plan. Nicole, you know about it.
Yeah.
Brent, you know about it too. We're all married folks.
Well, the best thing about the Nightmare set on display in the living room is like you can put that on display and then leave it there
Till Christmas
all the
time.
way
That
till
becomes
Christmas.
part of the village.
Whoa,
Yeah.
That's pushing it. She said for Halloween, sure. I got that. That's fine. So
But it's got Santa in it.
I do think for the listen, Nicole, I'm not going to push it. I got pre-approval. You know what I mean? I mean, we'll try to stretch it, but I think like for the short term, if you want that Nightmare set, it might be tough because we got to remember when you get these.
Look at Jaws.
Jaws, if you wanted it for the 4th or whatever, whenever that came out, I remember it was like, was it Lake who said this would have been a great Memorial Day set?
No, it's a 4th of July set because Jaws takes place on 4th
Correct.
of July. It
Correct.
came out like
No.
August 3rd or some crazy.
Whatever it was, they missed it by a little bit, right?
Yeah, they did.
So
They
I knew you grew up in the area, so you'd know it more officially. But my point is, like, here we have the chance to capture this set potentially before, Halloween. So, anyways, all that being said, so stoked to see Zelda out there. I can't not like Zelda's the Disney's like usually my number one, but I don't know. Zelda. I have Zelda. I have Zelda over Mario as far as like that's my number one favorite anything video game. It's not even close. So
Stuff mentioned in the chat. Which one do you guys think will sell out faster, Nightmare or Zelda?
Nightmare.
Nightmare, yeah,
for sure.
Really?
Oh
yeah. Idea sets are hot. Like they will. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's a full, and by the way, price matters on that too. Like a full hunch less.
Yeah.
33% less. If they were both 2 hunch, even then it wouldn't be a close match, Brent. I would still say Nightmare just because, Nicole, you're more into like the Instagram trending world stuff. You could see more normies picking up Nightmare for content purposes too, right?
I mean, look at like go to any store, right? Right now, like look around, you'll see Nightmare stuff all the time.
Yep.
Zelda, you'll see some stuff, but like Nightmare is everywhere right now.
Already. Yeah.
And I just feel like that audience, like Tim Burton goes wide. Also, it's Disney. So there's that. You've got Disney, it's Lego, and its ideas. It's just
the coolest thing about Tim Burton is even in that set, it's the Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
He forces his name.
Yeah, he was the second IP partner. Like everything had to go through him too, which is
Nicole, does it say it on the box? I didn't study the box.
Yeah. Do you think that Tim Burton would not allow?
No, but on the set.
Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's everywhere he could have put it.
Yeah.
Even says on the back.
And Brent, you see how he's got it above.
He's above Disney.
It's not to the left. It's not to the.
Yeah, but Disney's right above that. Disney's.
Yeah.
Tim
Well,
Burton.
actually, no, you're right. You're right. Tim Burton's, Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay,
now look, we're not here to try to talk anybody into Nightmare if you're not into it. But Brent, like knowing you as well as I do,
yeah, I know,
dude. Like, I mean, Nicole, you know Brent very well too. He's into horror.
I just
But he
feel like
has like a very big soft spot. He loves like the kid stuff too. This is like the perfect blend. You just gotta really, Brent, you can't be distracted. I would even say do a non-kid watch so you can really like take it in, and then run it in the background for the
my
kids.
daughter is 3 and
Yeah.
she adores this movie. Like she asks for it, and I'm thrilled about it.
See, like,
It's a little scary. Like it could be a little for a kid. It's
yeah.
terrifying. But
Well, I've been on a stepdad since she was 2.5, and I guess I don't know. I guess like I don't think my wife's like a huge fan. I don't think she's against it, but like I don't know. I guess we've just never put it on.
I think the thing about it is like,
see, and I know
Tim
your
Burton
girl a
is
little bit
that-
too, Brent. This is all surprising.
I would
She
expect her to like it.
Yeah,
Too. I would
yeah.
expect
I
her
mean,
to
I
like
know
it,
her a
too.
little bit. I'd be like, man, she would really.
Yeah, she's got tattoos. You know, she'll like it probably.
That's not why. I just think she.
I
think she would think it was like
if I didn't know
she's
my
creative.
wife,
she likes
yeah, but if I didn't know my wife at all and took one look at her, I'd be like, brunette, tattoos,
bit of a goth thing,
piercings,
right,
stretched ears. She probably likes Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So Moments pointed out the reason Tim Burton gets a priority is they didn't think it would do well, so they slapped his name on, which is interesting because he was pretty hot at the time as far as a director because he just came off Batman and Beetlejuice and all that, so they probably thought
Edward
too. Good call. He was the draw of the movie, and there you go. That's the why. So
doesn't he do the movie 9? Oh,
it's called.
Let me fact check this.
I think he did like Frankenweenie.
I loved Frankenweenie.
No, he did Corpse Bride. I'm sorry.
Corpse Bride and Frankenweenie. He did both. It's been a while since we've had a good, decent.
Sean said F them kids. I didn't say F them kids. I just want Brent. I know Brent and I know having kids, and so do you. I don't want him distracted too much because what happens is I play this in the background and then I sit. You know what I sat down and watched, Nicole, like this week, and I've played it for 4 years.
What?
Raya in the last.
I love that movie.
It's really good. Oh, dude,
fire movie.
Nicole, I swear, I've bought the merch. I've bought the shirts.
I love the merch. Did you have the Lego sets?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
she has a little ones, but this is post everything. We have a Friday family movie night that came up, and I'm like, you know what?
Raya.
I'm like, I'm gonna hard watch this for the first time.
Oh
it is
man,
awesome.
It's
like I kind of caught parts of it.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean. It's hard. They're screaming. You got to go get a snack and go to the bathroom and get a beer.
Yeah.
You live it. You know what I mean. And so I really sat down and watched Raya this week, and it was.
Oh, it's legit.
Awesome.
That movie's legit. It's so good.
You know what kids' movie's legit and like.
I teared up a little. I didn't even know that was going on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys ever hear of the movie freaking Kubo and the Two Strings?
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Solid. But dude, yeah. So Tim Burton was a producer in this one, but there's a movie called 9, like just the number 9.
Okay.
It's like an animated kind of weird, like.
I'd be into it.
That fits the bill.
It's so cool. It's literally called 9. Like it's so
Backroads. We need a Edward Scissorhands minifig. Hell yes, we do.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
I actually knew some people in the neighborhood where that was filmed down in Florida. It was that was so out there. That, by the way, you can go tour the house that was in.
What, you can in Florida?
For Scissorhands, yeah. It's like
I would do that.
I want to say it's about an hour south of Orlando.
I would go there.
Is it Lakeland? I forget where it is. Anyway. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. 9 is such a weird movie, but it's I had a feeling it was Tim Burton, but I had to check for sure. Yeah.
If it's weird, it's probably Tim.
He's a producer. He wasn't like the director. He was one of the main producers on it.
All right. So Girth Gang, let us know. Brent wants to review this set.
See, two people.
Next week.
There's a couple people in the chat that know what I'm talking about. Dude, Brick Scene also tuning in. Yeah, 9 was great. So Brick Scene knows about 9. Jake knows about 9. Stud Lake knows about 9.
What? That set is awesome. I want that.
Brent, All right, so next week or 2 weeks,
not-
whenever it is.
There's a lot of reasons why I've been eyeballing this lately, but
That's sick. What
Yeah.
in value?
$10 set. Look at the box art. Let's look at the box art real quick. Go to the next slide over.
All right.
He's got a trophy in his hand. The box art's fun. There's tires flying up in the background. I love the trophy. The minifigs are cool. Everything about this set is pretty awesome for $10. I mean, especially if you get this on a little Walmart rollback for like $6. I mean,
That's like you throw
little
that in the cart
engines.
with the milk.
Yeah, dude, this is a perfect target toss. Look at the little engines on the back.
Target toss.
These
Yep.
are very
Little
smooth.
target toss. Yep.
Look at the butt. Look at the butts on the carts. Go
Yeah.
back a couple. I mean, like the engines. How both engines are different. Both
I like
builds are
it.
different. The color scheme is different on both of them. Like, I really like these. Now, here's what I'll say, and I'll leave it at this, and we'll wait for the Brent retrospective next week. Imagine, no, I'm not even gonna say it. Mario Kart. Just think about that set in Mario Kart.
It's out, Brent. You missed last week? You know there's Mario Kart sets, right?
Why didn't we look at them just now?
That's old news.
It's old news, dude. There's Mario Kart sets. Do you know
been
that?
out,
On
man.
Lego.com?
Yeah.
I
wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't on Lego.com.
Oh, okay, man.
Are you talking about the Bowser thing?
Oh my God, Brent.
Brent, okay, just pull it up.
How have I not seen it?
Painful. This is painful to listen to.
Oh wait, they're not on Lego.com.
I was about to say, dude, like, oh.
Jay's Brick Blog posted them.
Brent, you seriously don't know about Mario Kart?
I'm dead ass serious, bro.
Oh my God.
Where was he?
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna find him. It's not on.
I mean, I
Jay's
missed
Brick Blog.
1 week.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Good old faithful Jay.
Dude, I'll tell you what, though, that Fortnite
Serving
burger,
the people.
that Fortnite burger, bro,
Dirt Burger?
yeah,
Sick.
it's awesome.
When are those coming out? October?
October 1st, yeah. October 1st, Fortnite.
Brent, you ready to have your mind blown?
Yeah, I mean, who revealed this? Who brought this information to the table?
Many people, actually.
Okay, so they're a little bit bigger. I like the Yoshis on the.
We still don't have
figs.
figs, though, to be clear.
No fix. No fix. It's killing me, man. It's killing me.
Why? Like, why is it not minifigures? It's like a smaller brick built version that's not the digital Bluetooth thing, but
Oh, they'll be in there.
Mm-hmm.
Crocs. Man, cool, but minifigs, man. Like, I see, but look at the size of those. I mean, it's similar to like the Lego City set I was just talking.
Nicole, this is such a flamethrower. There, this one, like you
Yeah.
put anybody in there.
Look,
Anyone.
The thing is like almost a minifigure. That Toad, it's like so close to being a minifigure. It's like
But it's
almost
not.
there. It's almost there.
They don't want to do it. They're they're edging us.
They, really though, like
Can I say that?
Yeah, you can on our show.
It's like getting.
I mean, I don't know if
smaller
I
and
like
smaller.
if that's appropriate, but
Nicole, we
that's-
played songs about placing GW.
yeah, I know. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's
It's like they're giving us what we want, but like
Yeah.
So we're getting a re-release of the brick-built Big Fig of DK. It's the same one.
mhm.
Now, Brent, you know my eventual Universal Studios theme park dream. This is going to be great because this coaster is going in.
Oh, okay.
So that's good. I love that Brent hasn't seen this yet. Shout out to these Crocs. Some good
Crocs,
ones.
bro. Those Star Wars Crocs are fire.
Brent, was it you that showed me the Buzz Lightyear ones?
Yes.
Yeah, those are flames.
Yes. I know. I think I'm gonna get them.
Look, I mean, so you can see what they did here, Brent. They made baby Mario and Luigi.
There's no excuse.
I know. Toad's Garage again.
That's
Flamethrower.
cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
But it's not exactly what you wanted. Now this, no doubt, it's coming home, right, Brent? The start finish line. I mean,
Yeah. It's just like it's so close to, like, okay, when I was looking at that like Lego City go-kart set, like, give us that, but spruce up the carts and give us Mario minifigures.
See, I see nothing wrong with Bowser. Like Bowser being brick built and
No, he kinda
like
has to
being
be.
that big. Yeah,
Same
he
thing
has
with
to be.
DK.
yeah.
But
DK, I'm sorry. I'm going to jump in there. DK is like, he is more of a big fig than most big figs are. From the stance, everything, the size.
Yeah.
Nicole, can you back me on that? I mean, DK looks like he could be a perfect big fig.
yeah,
Yeah.
The
100.
the muscles, like, all right, Brent,
100%. Yeah.
Brent, picture a Thanos and then replace it with DK. Like, it's
100%.
all right. So, I mean, do I hate the one? Honestly, I agree with you. Like the oversized character in a Kart scenario, I agree with you 1,000,000%. Like, I think to me, that's the one that they nailed here.
Mm.
I mean, shit, we dedicated a whole show almost to that figure. So,
Man, I mean, I like the little cart, but
all right.
Crocs. Love Crocs.
And
Man,
then
it's
it's like,
happening,
what do you
but
do
it's-
with this? What do you do with this?
No, it's all
Can't really
sprawled out
display it.
everywhere.
You can't, right?
No, it's not like.
I mean, look, here's what I would do, right? If I get
Throw it all into
if
a
I get
plastic
all or
bag.
most of them, it's whatever. Start finish line and line the carts up in front of it, right? I'm not going to build a track.
But you can if you're motivated.
Yeah, no, for sure.
If you're motivated, you can build traps.
And Duck will build this.
I can't believe I didn't even know Lego Mario Kart was real. That's crazy.
This is Duck Bricks. Today,
Hello, I'm Chris, and this is Duck Bricks.
Yeah, we're going to review.
Thank you for tuning into Duck Bricks. Today, I'm buying every single Lego set that exists inside the Lego store.
But mostly Mario Kart.
Mostly Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I'm in so tight with the guys at the Lego store. They'll actually sell me Bionicle sets out of the back that are retired.
Oh my god. You guys sound just like him.
I'm the best person at walking backwards that I've ever met in my life.
I don't know how he does it.
Well, his new
walking
ones are
backwards.
insane.
Dude, he needs to walk backwards just through the entire Brick World convention next year. Just literally walk backwards for like a whole day. Like,
Is
He could
Duck,
do it.
Is Duck actually FPJ? He might be.
Yeah. Full prize out.
I'm Chris. British Duck. What is that?
British
sound?
Duck, that's tough. How do you even do that? Hello, guys. I am Duck Bricks, and thank you for tuning in. Today,
Wow.
we are
He's
going
going
to the
there.
Lego store, and we are going to buy every single set they have on the shelves.
Kind of sound Australian a little.
It's tough. It's tough to do the duck and then make it British.
He always does. He always sounds a little.
That's tough. That's a tough combo.
Because,
Duck is half Australian. So.
hello, I'm Chris, and thank you for tuning in to Duck Bricks.
Like, you have to do that, and then you have to British it.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Chris, and thank you
Hello.
for tuning in to Duck Bricks. Yeah, see, and then you get too British, and then you lose the Chrisness completely. It's
Yeah.
tough. We should have Chris do his best, like, British accent and see how that sounds. That's what we need to do. Then we'll know.
All right. Before we send her home, Nicole,
Yes.
Brick World.
Brick World.
For those who got in, congrats, right? I mean, they all are express pass. You're working the circuit now. You've gone out to several of them. Can you explain why Brick World is? Again, don't want to force feed you here, but like,
Give us your
I
Brick
sense
World
it's your
why.
favorite show. Why it's the best? Why it's different? Like, what is it about Brick World that's
Give us your
different,
why.
better? Yeah, than the other ones, and why everyone that went should feel reassured that they're going, and those that are off the fence or on the fence, you need to shove them off the fence. Like, why do they need to go?
So, I mean, I don't like. Here, I'm going to be so diplomatic now, right?
It's
like
fine.
every convention has something for somebody, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't like, I would say it's every convention is the best for whoever, right? Like I enjoy many different conventions. Like Slopes was a blast. For Brickworld specifically, what makes it different than any of the other ones is the sheer size, and like everyone goes to this one. Everyone goes to this one, and the builds are amazing, and Mark runs a fantastic show. I mean that thing runs so well. It's organized. It's just it's a destination, right? Like it's a convention you go to and you spend the week and
it fucking flies by.
And it flies by. It's like the best kind of summer camp. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
really great.
It is like summer camp for
It's like
adult
summer
Lego
camp.
nerds.
Yeah. But you leave there exhausted. Like it does take a lot out of you, but it's completely worth
But you're
it.
also like heartbroken too.
You're
like
heartbroken.
summer camp. You made new friends and
Yeah.
saw old ones, and
It's a great con. Like I really, really enjoy it.
Everything about it, to the stuff even outside of the convention, like
Yeah.
going to Moretti's, going to Medieval Times, going to Top Golf, going to the Lego store, going to Bricks and Minifigs, going out to eat at other places, staying up. But honestly, I think like one of my and I wanted to mention this at least one time before we kind of talked about it earlier, but like my favorite night, I think, was like Saturday night World of Lights and then post World of Lights.
Oh.
I mean, I think I literally was like standing next to the Bluetooth speaker DJing for like 6 straight hours.
It was so good.
And and like nobody ever really like questioned, like I was reading the vibe and like switching it up. I wasn't playing the same artist or genre. Like it was really fun. Nicole
showed up in like the middle of the night.
I
so-
think I showed up.
What?
I think I had my first beer at like 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I like legitimately, Sean handed me a Coors and he was like, yo, it's Coors time. And I was like, I haven't had a drink tonight. You're like, well, it's not night anymore.
Another great part about that night though is like,
It's accurate, yeah.
we all were hanging out at like the streaming stage or whatever, and like, but there was like a core group of people.
Yeah, it was so good.
But there was so many other people like cycling in and out of that area. Like Mark came and hung out for a while, and then you hung out for that was the night P&G came through, and like everyone was like, man, I'm getting kind of hungry. What should we do? And P&G's like, I got a pizza. Like just out of nowhere. A lot of other people, came. Josh built stuff's another one that came by that night and hung out for a while. Ross, oh my god, Ross showed up like super late and was
Ross came right after me.
Ross
and I was
like
late.
still up. He's like, yeah.
Wait, Ross outlasted us.
Ross
I think
did,
we
dude.
all went to bed and Ross
he outlasted everyone and then was up.
I totally forgot about that. That had to be like my favorite memory of this year's Brick World. That had to be my favorite memory. And then I was like, then I felt sad because I was like, man, I feel like I hardly saw you guys because it's busy and stuff. But like that was the best.
Well, next year we'll do a Saturday night thing on like Thursday.
You know what? But I love that. I wouldn't change the Saturday night.
No, we're
that's
still
when
doing.
we're still doing that.
Dude,
it's the shutdown because it's like the last night before most people get up and go home.
Right after World of Lights, we're like same spot.
Well, you know what I did was I took a nap from like 8:30 to 11. Caught the tail end of World of Lights and then was up all night.
Yeah.
Then I slept till noon.
Dax asking, is this open to the public? So yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Like, we're trying to explain it. If you're there and you know where
Yeah.
we're at or wherever anybody's at, just come chill.
If you're at World of Lights,
it was the most honest campfire you'll ever have.
If you're at World of Lights and you hear music playing from the ACOM broadcast booth area, that's where we'll be from the moment World of Lights ends to like 5 a.m. That's where we'll be, and we're bringing
Derek.
more
It's the after party.
There's a point.
It is. Yeah, I mean,
it is kind of the.
It was the
after
party.
It was.
It
but
is.
It's like a long. It's for real that chill. Yeah, dude.
It is.
Dak, when we tell you guys, like,
oh yeah, badge.
You already know from hanging out with us here on the streams who we're cool with, and which there's no one we're uncool with, but who we're cool with.
Yeah.
Even people you wouldn't expect will show up, and then certainly everyone you do expect is there. Like we're at certain points. There's Ryan with a Celtics jersey, fresh off the game, hanging.
Yeah, I forgot Ryan was there for a while too.
Tyler, like we're all there. Like that is
to be clear for you though, Dak. Like when you say open to the public, you do have to have a badge to be there on the days.
A fall badge.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, to be clear, when they say open to public, it's like you got to have a private days badge. Yeah. But you have that, you're access. Good. 120. That's it. Walk in. So, yeah. That was, it was a great time. So, looking forward to it. Countdown is on. Ostif has already counted off the amount of days. So, if you guys can get there, get there. We're always going to push it.
We're going to have a lot more UK boys showing up this year.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Nicole, we've got a legion coming in this year. There's a whole new crop of recruits coming in. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, a lot of bright-eyed, bushy-tailed first-timers. And
I love the first-timers.
Yeah, it's going to be good. So,
trying to break them in.
Any wind-ups? We're going to wind down here. Weekly pickups, Nicole. I mean, you've got. How's that barge looking? Can you look to the left and describe it to me? Or?
Yeah, it's right here. Looks like.
Oh, come on. Nicole, you understand the barge is the most important set of our lives, right?
I don't know if they're coming out with a barge, to be honest with you.
That's right. I can't say that to you. If they did, Nicole, could you understand why it would be the most important set of my life?
For you specifically, yes. Okay. It would be the same as if they released a Bluey set for me.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Damn it. Derek, there 100% is still plenty of hotels very close to the Renie.
Yeah.
Staying in the Renie is great, but nothing, as long as you have a badge, like nothing is stopping you from hanging out late at the Renie. It's just, then you got to Uber home.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Now, the Lover, shout out to Lover, who wasn't here earlier. Assuming he'll be back.
He stayed a bunch of places, but he was still right there,
Yeah, well, I mean, in the year prior too, like Lover stayed at a hotel so close that you really could just walk to the Renie. So.
No, it was a 5-minute, but I'll say this: everything's sold out right here, right now. But you already know your boy; he never gives up. And I would say, if you're thinking about going and you want to have the Renie experience, keep checking the sites, keep checking. I know everything's sold out right here, right now. And all that sold out ever means to me is there's a lot of interest in it. It doesn't mean it's done.
I just can't believe it sold out that fast.
It's
crazy.
Nicole, the
Renie is the Renie is the Renie.
It is what it is.
I know. My friend, she luckily is a planner. I am not. So she is always my roommate, and she somehow got a room. I don't know. So I'm in the Renie. I'm in the Renie.
Ob's got it. Yeah. No,
Ob's got it. She's always in it.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was no joke. Like we tried to explain. But anyway, at this stage in the game, a little bit of work needs to be put in to secure the spot for the Renie. And even that night, Nicole, like people had fractured stays. Like we got Wednesday through Sunday, and we got to pick up Monday and Tuesday, whatever your itinerary is. So
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Brent, any weekly picks for you? Bulbasaur? Anything?
Yeah, you know, there was some things that you guys don't care about. You know, Sam's Club has like a one time a year when they actually have Pokemon cards, and they had a really good deal. Blah blah blah. That's you guys don't. Need
Nicole, you've realized we're losing them to.
We're
Pokey,
losing
right?
him. Yeah, and like
I'm losing.
it's like so much has changed. He's gone. He's a goner.
No, I actually no. You know what my weekly pickup was this week? I had to do with Lego, a slightly cleaner Lego room.
That's good.
I got some totes and I put some stuff in totes and I started cleaning up down here a little bit.
Just don't drag it to Bricks and Minifigs and trade it in for Pokey cards.
Yeah, seriously. I can totally see him doing
Guys,
that.
I've only traded in one Lego set for a Pokemon card before.
That's one too many.
It's only happened once.
It's one too many.
It was-
The value's
it was
gone
a-
now, man.
It was a set.
You know,
that I-
Nicole, it's like Lay's chips. You can't eat just one.
It's terrible. What happened to you?
Pokemon's cool, man. Yeah.
I know it's cool, but what happened to you?
Honestly, it's Lego's fault because you know what happened? I opened up a bunch of these at Brickworld 23, and then now I have a lot of them, and now I have now I have these, and like so it kind of started with Lego, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I like Pokemon too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like opening these at Brickworld truly like reminded me like, oh, I used to like cards. These are amazing.
See, you put yourself at a 7 for the nerd thing. Look at you. You are lost cause,
He was
my
like
friend.
an 11.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Major nerd.
Oh, look at these two though, Nicole. I got DC. I got Jurassic. I got.
Those are pretty sick though.
Oh yeah.
Those are pretty sick though.
I wish they were a normalized thing. Could you imagine your gift with purchase being like, like a 3-pack bundle of Lego Star Wars trading cards? With your purchase of like, $60 or more of Lego Star Wars or something. Be pretty cool. I think Lego cards are like the coolest thing. Me and Tyler are pretty obsessed.
It's a fun time. We gotta do oh man. You want to do a full card setup next year? We'll see what happens. It'll be good. All right, boys. Well, we're gonna wind her down.
Boxes,
Oh,
blister boxes.
all right. We're gonna wind her down. We'll play out
What about you, Sean? What did you pick up?
this week. I'm looking around. Oh, nothing, because I'm stockpiling. I mean, this is Zelda next week.
What a great comment. Brickhead Brad said he chose paper over plastic.
He did.
You did? Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Jeez Louise. No,
Pokey
nothing.
Brent.
No, nothing. I'm keeping it clean because it's gonna be nuts. I'm still real time making decisions as we're talking about it on the show.
What are you gonna do, Sean? What's your plan? This is coming up. This is coming up really fast.
All right. So the plan is right here, right now. Nightmare for the reasons that we outlined. But then it's like, how do I turn Zelda down? And then potentially, we know nothing, but October 1st is going to be a huge day for me personally.
Why's that?
In and around October 1st.
Halloween?
There's a dirty rumor about a certain chubby individual who lives in Tatooine who sails on barges. And I'm going to go big on that, So.
All right. Sounds good.
I mean, I got to be honest, like walking the Targs.
The Targs.
The Targs, you know about the Targs.
I know about the Targs. I walk the Targs. I walked the Targs today.
Have you noticed though? It's not as sexy right now. I don't know.
It feels ugly. I don't like it. I don't like the Targs. I haven't made a Lego purchase at the Targs in a while, honestly.
And Walmart's like completely out for me because
Walmart's been out for me for a long time. Walmart hasn't had the deals for me.
All my shit's on lockdown right now, like in cases.
That's dumb.
So, anyways, we got 3 monsters, and then I've also got the UCS AT-AT that's going this year, allegedly. So I'm just kind of like playing to what I advise, which is get the girthy boys before you get the smaller ones. You know,
You got to do that.
Yeah.
See, Radiant Builds knows exactly what my weekly pickups was. There was a certain deal.
Oh, here's your candle.
Oh, the candle. Nice. Hey, that's a heater. You know what I mean? Get it? Because it's a heater. Candle.
Yeah. Haha.
Lake, are you ending up with 2 Deku trees when it's all said and done?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, only one will be FPJ though. There's no. So,
For those of you with Pokemon related comments in the chat, maybe there'll be a GWP where we can discuss it without Sean breathing down our necks. Poke nerds will unite.
Poke nerds.
We'll unite on another day.
hey, as soon as Legs gets the license, do your thing.
You ever think that they will get the license? I feel like they won't.
They really should just drop like a
I think they will because of this Nintendo alliance. I just think they signed a really weird long thing with Mega.
Mega probably just is asking for like $1 billion or something. It would be so cool, dude, if they. The possibilities would be endless.
Yeah.
Endless if they got Pokemon. Like if Mega can make pretty cool looking sets. Got one right there. Little Charizard action.
There you go. All right. Well, it was a show, yeah. We talked about the girthy boys. And we talked about Brent and his cards. Nicole, meanwhile, has everything we're talking about. Pretty fun ride. So, for Brent, from Brent's Bricks.
Brent from Brent's Cards.
For Nicole, a.k.a. Girl Bricks a Lot, a.k.a. Nally Ass. This is Sean the Right Way, and this thing right here has been... a couple of brickheads. Yeah. See you right here next week, boys. Peace.